What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for being here on this very special Monday. Oh, we got a moment, dude. We do have a moment in time today. We have a moment in time because we have day 2 of the 109 Sunday party. It is $12,000-ish up top. When you factor in bounties, it could be as much as like 15, 16K. So, yeah, pretty big spot, man. Art score potential here. Top 2, I would guess, is going to be Art. It might be the win, but I think it'll be top 2. So, we're going to be playing that. And day 2 starts up in 8 minutes from now. Also going to fire some of the other tournaments going on the side, like the Super 55, the Super 320, some of the other normal stuff. So, fingers crossed for us. Let's make it count today. We are live on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. And, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. Okay. So I'm going to put this 109 Centurion here on table number 5. We're also going to get the 320 going on table 4. Put it in green. And then on table 1, I'm going to get the Super 55. But I am leaving the 6th spot open for our day 2, which will be coming pretty soon. So there we are. We've got 3 tables holding over. What other stuff are we going to register? Probably the 109 6 max in 30 minutes as well, the 109 Bounty Hunter. But I mean, it's all about the day 2, right? Like that's the baby. That's the one. What's up, Pick and McBud? How are you, man? Welcome. Thanks for being here. I think we are indeed live in all 3 spots. Seven, 8 suited. We get a limp to 600, a raise to 2,700. It's a pretty hand, dude, but we are out of position to 2 players in a second, so I think we'll just fold. Sorry, I was on the wrong scene here. It's in the big blind. We fold. What's up, Dave? You don't need luck, mate. You will smash it. Thank you, Richard Boswell on Facebook. Thank you, Dave Coghill, Sebastian Borgard. Good luck, Jaime Staples. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Let's get it. Excited for the day 2 lobby to pop up in a few minutes. I can't see it yet, but I think it'll just pop up. It's fine. You know? I got both me thumbs up, Jaime Staples. Thank you. Joel Anderson. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate you. Gonna fold the 8-9. Kind of wish I would have played 8-9 now in the small blind. Would have worked pretty well, I think. All right, and just 5 minutes, and then we'll get going on the tournament. So this morning, we're going to Toronto for a week in March. My second time to Toronto. I've only been once. I went to Daniel Negreanu's birthday party, which was a big thing that PokerStars did like 8 years ago or so. I also had like a short 6 or 7 hour layover in Toronto as well on my way to Prague, I think. Prague or Dublin. So yeah, I have limited experience in Toronto, but enjoyed what I saw from there when I was there both times. We're going for a week. My fiance and my sister Amy and I are going to be hanging out in March, get a short sort of city vacation, check out the vibes. It should be a lot of fun. So we're booking an Airbnb, right? We're taking our dog, Dougie. We go to book this Airbnb this morning, and we have a bit of a nightmare. I'm not going to lie to you. It was a pretty tilting experience. A little frustrating, for sure. We have a car, and it needs to be pet friendly, and 3 bedrooms. So it's going to be kind of a pricey place, right? We found one that's about $350 a night for the week. It's expensive, but you know it's what we needed. It had a parking spot. Everything's cool. And it says pet friendly on the listing, right? Okay. So we book it, and they said, please send the details about the dog. See our additional details about pets. And the additional details are essentially that pets are not allowed in the house. They must stay in the backyard, and they cannot go to the bathroom in the backyard. This is Toronto, right? Like the average temperature in this month is like 2 degrees, right? It's freezing. Like, I just don't understand how you can put pet friendly on a listing and be like, oh, by the way, what we mean is the pet must live outside for the whole week and has to go to the bathroom across the street. Like, no, that's not pet friendly. Like basically that's like, we accept pets are part of our world, right? So it's like, okay, so this is not going to work. That's fine. But listen, if you have a rental and you don't want pets staying there, that's okay. Just don't put pet friendly on your listing, right? Makes sense. So we go to get a refund, and it only will give us a 50% refund. And again, this thing is like $3,700, right? So we lose like $1,500 immediately if this thing is like, yo, clearly you've got to refund us. And he's like, well, I can't. You're going to have to go through support because I'll lose my superhost status. It's like, bro, I don't care what you got to do. Like, just get us a refund, man. Like, so anyways, a couple hours later, we do get all the money back. But yeah, you know, I was tilting. It's not exactly how we wanted to start the day today. Definitely a little bit of tilt, but we've got all the money back. We lost a couple hours and some sanity of our life. We will get another place. It won't be as great of a location, but whatever. And that's that. Absurdity. Anyways, back to poker. Starts in 2 minutes. Day 2. Let's go. Let's go. Cross your toes and show us, please, Joel. That's bait. Good luck, bro. Hello, Steven. Carl Williams, good luck, buddy. Thank you. Ronan Quebec, good luck from Israel. Thank you very much, man. What's up? Michael Thomas Duncan Morgan, good luck. Thank you. Arthur Maxime Bonatou, thank you for the good luck. And tournament's kicking off in just a few minutes here. Hey, Jamie, you ever going to come see the new playground room from Donnie? Yes, I absolutely will. You know, there's probably a decent chance I go to the playground room on the back end of this trip, actually. One of the things that always gets in my way of going to playground is I don't have a car. So to go, you got to get the Uber. It's like whatever, $35, and then $35 back. And it's just a bit of a hassle to pay like $70 to go play some poker when I already play a lot of poker. You know what I mean? But I'm going to have a car rental for a week. So probably when I come back from this Toronto trip, dude, I will take this car and go for a little session on the back half. That's what I think will happen. That's usually when I go play live poker, when I have a car rental. It just makes it easier. So, yeah, man, that's a true story. Honestly, like, the thing that gets in my way the most is not having a car. Because it's the only thing I'd need a car for. So, I don't know. I was going to buy one, but, you know, then the playground thing kind of ended and don't need one anymore. Not worth the parking. What do we got in the chat, dude? I'm on day 2 with you in the Sunday party. Bleeping Deuce 7. Hope you get second, brother. Hope you get second place. Good luck. Racy JC, thank you for the good luck, man. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Last time you made day 2 of this, you lost full house to Robin poker straight flush, right? I think so. I think I did. Yeah. Excuse me. Monday stream, currently playing some mystery bounties. All right, Ash. Good luck, brother. Casino Niagara has great action. Yeah, we'll probably go to Niagara Falls when we're in Toronto for the week, because I've never been. Rebecca's never been. Amy's never been, my sister. And it's like a couple hours out of Toronto, right? So seems like a no-brainer. You better win some money. Everything costs a lot. Yeah, it is very expensive. It's very expensive, especially when you're like trying to rent with a pet and you're trying to rent with a kitchen. It just is pricey, you know. I'm sure you could get hotel rooms, like really nice hotel rooms for like $150 or $200, but it's a little bit more with the pet and stuff involved. $2,100 a week. Shh, more. $3,800 just for the week. $3,800, but it's for 3 people. It's with a pet. It was a full house. I think this other one is a little cheaper. I think it's something like $3,000 or something. But it obviously is a little absurd when you can like go to Mexico for like $800. But you know, you got a pet. Got a pet, got a pet, got a pet. You know what I'm saying? Check it down with Queen 10. Chop it up. Well, 3-9 of diamonds. Greetings from Panama. What's up, FG? Shout out Panama. I've been to Panama City. I got really sick, unfortunately, so I didn't get to spend a lot of time checking it out. But I stayed at a hotel in downtown, which had really great views of the surrounding area. It really reminded me of Costa Rica, which I lived in for a while. Lots of love, man. I miss it, low key. Okay, table should pop up in 2 minutes here. It's going to go on table 6. Hi, what's up, yo? On YouTube, welcome. I don't know how to say your name. It's in Korean, but welcome. Okay, we're just checking with the 8s. Got a top 100 stack of the GG 150 overlay. 4K players left. 800,000 for the win. Please can we both win at day 2? Spud 989. I really hope you win, dude. That'd be really exciting. Best of luck. Making your dog live outside is like making one of your children live outside. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty absurd. Like, especially in a city that's frozen, dude. It's crazy. It's actually crazy that they listed that. Okay. In the money, red felt, confirmed. Let's get this lobby open. We can see the payouts officially. I'll just put it on the screen here. So you got to remember it's a bounty, right? So it's at least double. I mean, the lowest I've seen is maybe like 175%. So the worst if you get no bounties is 10K, but already we've got a lot of bounties with 600. So I think second place should be like 8, 9K. First place should be 13, 14K is my guess. Right now, we are down to 16, right? Yeah. So we're 336 at the prize pool. Then it goes to 409. I mean, bounties really stack up here, right? First place is an art score. I think it'll probably only be first place unless we really crush bounties, but that's okay. We're intending to win anyways. So here we go. Day 2. Good luck. Run it. 8 of 16. 336 plus our 600 in bounties. Call it 900. It's a bit of a stretch. Nah, it's okay. Actually, that's 900. It's pretty close to 900. And everything from here is gravy. Yo, Jamie, greetings from Romania. Antied on YouTube. Thanks, man. Welcome. Learning so much from your hold'em. Thank you. No problem. My Korean friend. Both of those on YouTube. Good luck, Jamie. Thank you, Todd. May the river be in your favor, says Julius on Facebook. Thank you very much. Good luck from the south of France. Following you for a while. It says Reg Donholt. Bienvenue, mon ami. Good luck from a pet-friendly home in Germany. Thank you, Stefan. Bon chance, Jamie. Ja at Hâte de te voir à playground voir. J'ai is I have, but I don't know what hâte is. De te voir au playground voir. Can't wait to see you at the playground. Okay. Poker club. Going to travel to see you. Let's go, man. That'd be fun. Would totally love that. Où habite? Where? What is where? I forget what where is in French now. Tu habites où? Maybe? In the past, I had a conversation with Trois-Rivières Casino about collaborating and doing some stuff. It couldn't work, but optimistic for the future. I would definitely have to improve my French if I managed to do anything with them, but it was pretty cool that they reached out mid-contact, and so I'm hopeful maybe there's a future of collaborating in some sense. Eights against ace-queen all in here in the Centurion. Yup. And ace-5 in the big blind. So value definitely goes down here with a bit of ICM, but I think ace-5 is too strong to fold, right? It is 2 to a Broadway with the ace. You know, I think a hand like ace-6, ace-7, you're kind of indifferent about. Ace-5, ace-4, ace-3, ace-deuce. I think we need to play for the small raise. Small bet. Kind of an awkward one here, honestly, with our ace-5. 3 to a straight, 3 to a bad flush, ace-high, which is good sometimes. But we're going to get barreled by the big stack. I think this is a good example of folding more than you should in theory. Like in a non-ICM scenario, because when you do the work on this spot, when you look at some of the outputs on this spot, you need to, first of all, the aggressor with the bigger stack has a higher barrel frequency, has a higher c-bet frequency, and has a higher river barrel frequency. So because of their stack and the payout pressure with 16 left, they're going to bet more on the flop, bet more on the turn, bet more on the river. What does that mean for our hands that are on the weaker side of our range, but typically would continue? They have less showdown value, right? They have to overfold the flop compared to like non-ICM spots where it's just chip EV. They have to overfold the turn and they have to overfold the river. By a small percentage, not a huge amount. But if we're talking a hand that's close, when you're covered here, you need to tighten up your range a little bit. When you're in the range, you still play it aggressively, right? You don't play as a pushover, but you're getting rid of a couple of percentage to combat that change in strategy. Whether our opponent knows about that, right? Like whether they're opening a wider range and c-betting a wider range and turn barreling a wider range and river barreling, I don't know, right? Like, not sure. But it's true. Squeeze is too wide, especially in these positions. Can we call on the button? I think not. I think no dice, man. I don't know. It's okay, but some strong ranges. There you go. I won the Sunday party last July. I got 14K. Great tourney. I used the money to go to EPT Barca. Crushing it, man. Ooh, this would have been a really nice flop for King 10 suited. Good luck from Portugal. Thank you, Hugo. Good luck from Brazil. Thank you, Wellington. Appreciate that. A Staples good luck, sir. Thank you, Eric. Appreciate it, man. And we fold our 5 deuce here. 9 of 16. Chilling. Guess I should open the other table to sweat, right? Just to sweat bust outs and stuff. Okay. So I'll just put the cover here. This is the other table. Be able to sweat all ins. Stuff. For the 5-9. Hot. Can't wait to. Parfait. Merci. Where où? So, où habites-tu? Or tu habites où? Jaime Staples, the Poker CR7. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Little Cristiano Ronaldo vibes. Thanks, man. I don't think that's true, but, like, I'll take it. I will take that. Is it just me or is that camera a little higher? Slightly higher. It's okay. It's all right. We'll live. We'll live. It's okay. Not a big deal. We can see everything we need to see. I can learn you some French word if you show me how to win big on poker. Not a bad deal. I do want to practice. You know, 3-bet the kings here, or value bet, excuse me, not 3-bet. And folds. All right, nice. Just no way it's the best hand, dude. There's just simply no way. How you doing today, buddy? Pretty well. I mean, I want to win this tournament. So let's do that first and then see how things go. I'm going to call the 9s against Variance, who has queens. Not ideal. Not ideal. 9. 9. The German kind. Onzi. Gonna win a pot with 5-6 here against Ace Queen. Up to 8.2 million. We have a 3.6 million stack on our right with an $87 bounty. We haven't done that yet, so this 489 bounty is quite big. With the stack we cover, that's, you know, I mean, $500, pretty big. The other table, A. Anderson has a 383 bounty. McNamara has a 207 on the shorter stack. This is a much better table. Look at all these shorties and the bounties on our table. We have much less shorter stacks, a lot of bigger stacks here, which is pretty lame, but whatever. It's okay. We need every chip anyways to win, so it's okay. Pizza in Ibiza this summer. Oh, sounds nice, man. Usually prepare a big dough, last 5 to 8 pizzas. Oh, I jumped into a conversation in the middle, man. I jumped in the middle, but listen, it sounds great. Godlock from Denmark, all caps. Merci beaucoup. Thank you, Gizmo. All caps back at you. I'm from Montreal, Jamie, so if you ever need a ride, I'll be your person or Uber for free. Yo, thank you, MXC Lal. Thank you very much, yo. That would be helpful. Definitely would be helpful. Good luck from Amsterdam. Thank you, Rolf. Good luck, Jamie. How many days a week do you play cards? Kind of depends on what the schedule is. This week it's going to be 3, I think. Friday, Sunday, and today. We're going to 3-bet kings, which is great. 3-6 suited in the big blind. is not a great hand, but for a pure min raise, it's good enough. Run, check, and calls. We call 2. Let's flop a flush. So close. Granby, Quebec. Nice. I need to find this on the map. Granby. Okay. Yeah. I've never been to part of the Eastern Townships. Is that a fair representation of your area? I've never been over there, but people tell me I should check it out for sure. So I look forward to, yeah, I don't know if you would call that Eastern Townships, but around Sherbrooke, Drummondville, etc. It's a place to explore. I've only gone north from Montreal. Kings against ace-8. Oh, we lost in a brutal runner in the Super 55. That's okay, though. We're here to win the 109 Sunday party. It's all right. It's all right. Monday night stream, W. Let's go, DG14. Downtown Montreal is like 12 minutes from my home. Nice, dude. Are you north, east, south? J'habite à Saint-Henri, dans le sud-ouest. Je regarde le marché marché Atwater from mon maison. Je regarde le marché Atwater. Is see regard? I can see. I think it is. Is Tottenham going to make it to the Champions League? Yeah, I think so. I think they will, but it's a bit of a battle, but I think they'll make it. The end of the season schedule for us is pretty brutal, but some people have met their goals like, oh, this is, sorry, the Sweden Ibiza pizza combo. I really wish I was in on this one early. I can teach you some swear words in French. That would be perfect. I know the two. Tabernacle. Tabernacle. Hear it at every sporting event. Tabernacle. 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 Gollies. Those are pretty much the only two that I know and that I hear around here. But I do remember when I first moved to the neighborhood, there was a homeless man that came in the Tim Hortons and ripped down the sign in Tim Hortons about having to like wait outside if there was more than 4 people in the place. It was during COVID. And the employee of the Tim Hortons, I got my first tabernacle in the wild. She came out from behind the counter screaming, and tabernacle, and freaking out. And it was just like a real happy moment for me. I was like, yeah, let's go. this is the real business, dude. We lose here. Jack's full, unfortunately. It's okay. It'll happen. Queen 6, not good enough. We have a 3-way all-in on the other table. 6 queens, ace 5. 4 for punishment, but queens will take it. Double bust out. Wow. Ace 5 and 6 is both gone, so we're down to 14. Honestly, move us to the other table would be cool. Although maybe our table's a little better now, with this bounty and this shorter stack. So that's a little pay jump up to $409. Not a big deal, right? We're playing for, it's probably going to be right around that 14,000 mark for the win. So right now we've cashed for 1,000. That's cool, but like we don't really care about these little jumps for the next little while. I lived in a little town in France called Pornic. Yes, it's a real place for about 8 months. Oh, wow. Aces is absurd. All right. There you go. Don't move this player. Thank you. That's cool. King 10. Do you want to open this? Now we definitely don't. Do you give online lessons? I don't at the moment. I'd be very interested. Really love your mindset on the table. Thanks, man. Yeah, I don't really at the moment. It's something I could do in the future, but I'm not really interested in doing it right now. Got enough poker playing going on, you know? Totally fair. Nice area, Eastern Township. Perfect. I'll have to check it out. A7, King 4. In this little 55, we're trying to make a little comeback here. Seven, 10. Patience. Patience is a virtue. Tu vois le marché à droite de ta maison. Ah, d'accord. Tu vois le marché à droite de ta maison. Ta maison. See his regard. Oh, I'm like 20 minutes from St. Henry. My family has a stand at Atwater. Oh, I'm sure I bought from it, man. I'm sure. J'achète ta famille. No, that's I buy your family. Okay. I buy from your family. For sure. Wait. If you ever need, I pass by there to go to the Playground Poker Club. Yeah, man. It's not a bad spot to get to Playground, right? Like, it's super easy to get on the highway. It takes like 25 minutes if there's nothing on the bridge. So Spurs will be in Europa League where they can bottle that also. Errol, kick rocks, Errol. Kick rocks, dude. Spurs till I die. Spurs. Coys. Pokerstaples, very enjoying your content. Keep it up, bro. Thank you, Dr. Raid. Glad you're digging it. Yuckmouth in the building as well. Fellow streamer, what's up? Monday Staples is a treat. Good luck. Thank you, dude. Villa gonna hold for that 4th spot. I hope not, dude. Ugh. We took a picture together at Playground Poker. Very thankful. Cheers, man. Yeah, good times. Fond memories of playing. King 3. Boring, but there's nothing we can do with that hand. The only hand that so far has been a question mark is King 10 of spades. Raise onto the gun, flat in middle position. We have King 10 of spades on the button. That's the only question mark, I'd say. Definitely not a squeeze. It's either a call or fold. As a not regular poker player, should I prefer turbo on WP day 1 live? The mathematical answer is like, this is the annoying answer, right? The mathematical answer is, if you think that you're a below average player in the field, then you should play a turbo. But I also don't think it matters very much, honestly. It's not going to make a huge difference in terms of dollars. And the non-turbo will give you a bit longer of an experience. So you really can't go wrong with either, dude. Honestly, I wouldn't get too bogged down in the details. The non-turbo will give you a bit more play, but it'll mean that crushers have a bit more hands to get a theoretical edge on you. But like, you know, whatever, you know, anyone can win. It's poker. So give it a go, brother. Good luck. Win the WPT. Win it. Open the ace queen, take it down. That's too bad, right? A very strong hand on the button. We were looking to get some action there. Nice to win some blinds. It's fine. We stay patient. Thank you, Pete Hall, for the good luck. Can't learn a proper French if you don't know at least tabernacle and calice. Hostie is a good one to have in your lexical. That's true as well. Hostie. I have heard that one, but I don't really know what it means. I think I get the idea, though. Man, it is fun to start the stream with 500 viewers, dude, across all the platforms. Good times. Thank you all so much for the support of this channel. Hope to keep it growing. Jimmy, do you groom that beautiful beard, or is that all natty? No, this is natty, dude. I mean, I haven't shaved this in probably 2 weeks. I guess it's just got a good shape at the moment, actually. But I do need to trim it up a bit. Got to do it. I'm glad you like it, dude. People used to give me so much crap about trying to grow a beard, and I don't get any more crap about it, so that's cool. But I don't grow facial hair very fast. Took me a long time. Jamie out here buying families now. Yeah, I didn't listen. I didn't mean it like that, bro. Good luck, Jamie. Thank you, Stuart. Thanks, brother. Charlie, thanks for the hearts. Yo, CJ Bell dropping the membership on YouTube. Thank you so much, CJ, for subscribing. I guess becoming a member on YouTube. I'm so used to the lexicon on Twitch. Thank you very much, man. I really appreciate the support of the channel. Get some love in the chat. Let's go. Brand new member. Exciting, man. Exciting. It's so nice to multi-stream on multiple platforms. It's so fun. I love it. I wish I could have done this like 8 years ago, you know? Hit the like for you, boy. Thank you, Eric. Appreciate you. It's a Monday stream. It must be a day 2 LFG. Let's go PSR. It's true. We're not making any progress yet, but we are 11 of 14. Average stack right now is 6.8 million. I mean, it's pretty bunched up, right? Chip leader has 12 million, but then it goes 9.7, 9, 8.3, 8, 7.7, 7.7, 6.7. You know, one double up, you're basically contending for the lead. Or if you lose a big all-in as the chip leader, then you join like the middle of the pack or the lower half of the pack. So it's all very close together here. Table 6 is the 109 Sunday Party, the one that is red felt. We also have the other table open so we can see if there's any all-ins, but you can see the information is sort of covered in the bottom corner for that one, so should be able to differentiate vibing horizons. Reason to call. 4-7 is too bad. Even heads up, I think this is a fold, although with that big bounty, I probably would have peeled. The other thing you have to remember about this is it is at a bounty, so you have the payouts in the bottom left, but you also have to about double first place. Probably be around 14K for first. Second will be, you know, anywhere between 7,000 and 9,000, somewhere in there. Not easy to final table this tournament. I finished in 188th place yesterday. For you to do it week after week, it's impressive. Thanks, man. I only have one final table in this tournament, I think, but hopefully I can do it again today. I mean, it's not a sure thing, but let's see. 14 remain. We busted the 55. We'll re-enter. Fold the 7-9. You have to mix it. Osti de Calis de Tabernac. Mean doesn't go very well. Okay. All right. I'll just start throwing it out, man. How many years do you plan to stream and play online? From Marvin Fung. I don't know, dude. I don't have any plans. I'm coming up on 10 years streaming. It's been 9.5 years. Still really enjoy doing it. So I don't have like a specific end date. I still have a good time, right? Like, I'm definitely sure that I'm not going to be streaming 6 days a week like I did in the beginning. But I'm kind of open-ended about the whole thing. Now, with 29 blinds, do we want a 3-bet call here? We definitely want to put in aggressive action against Run Chicken. In a non-ICM, non-bounty, this is definitely just a jam. Ace Queen off. I don't know if I want a 3-bet call or jam here. Flatting is bad. We're not going to flat. We're going to 3-bet. Thing is, we kind of want to induce 4-bet sometimes from Run Chicken. They're going to have a very wide opening range. I think I'm just going to jam Ace Queen offsuit. I think I had 3-bet Ace Queen suited. This might not be a thing with 14 left. You don't often go for really big jams. You often put in like these raises back and forth. We're going to go for here. I don't know. I'm not certain. I definitely know it makes money, but I'm not certain it's the optimal line. We win the pot. Yeah, I'm having fun doing this, so I don't know, man. A thing that I've tried to focus on the last like 4 years or so is making streaming a bit more sustainable. Like doing it in an amount of time where I still enjoy the process and I enjoy my life and it works. So that, you know, because I think there's a lot of streamers that have done the thing of going super, super hard, getting a really large following, and then sort of like I quit or I'm done for like 2 years, and then they come back and they go super hard. And that's fine. That's definitely an approach. It probably makes a little bit more money, honestly. But I would prefer poker to be a part of my life always, right? Just have it be proportional to what's reasonable, you know? I don't really want to play poker 6 days a week anymore. But I definitely don't mind playing 3, you know? So yeah. Enco, thank you for the good luck on Facebook. Appreciate you. Robbie McMillan, good luck from Gran Canaria. Thank you very much. Is that an island off the coast of Spain? Gran Canaria. Yes. Oh, no. Off the coast of Africa. Not off the coast of Spain. I would think of these as the Canary Islands. Because Gran Canaria is one of the islands. Word. I know someone has watched from there regularly. I don't know if that was you that we talked about that a few years ago, but man, I do have a bit of the travel bug again. It's just not the time though. I mean, we got a dog. We can't. It's just 185 watching on YouTube and 5 likes. Come on, click a button. It's true, guys. Hey, if you're on YouTube, subscribe to the channel. It's free. I'm like 1,500 people away from 100,000. And like the stream. It is free. Thank you for the reminder, Eric. I appreciate that. We're going to open ace-2 suited. This is a good hand to be aggressive with. It's a pretty obvious hand against IM cap, right? $490 bounty. We call off at the jam. But against a 3-bet, it's a pretty good hand to 4-bet. We get a call in the big blind, Jack 10-6 on the flop. Really bad flop. As big of a miss as you can have here. I think it's a check. It's a good turn for us. What do we want to bluff here? So we have King 8 suited, King 7 suited. We have 8-7 suited, 7-6 suited. We're not going to bet that. And then we have Ace X. I think we should probably bet here. Is it too much to bet on the river? I don't know. One of these spots where, yes, we have 2 pairs. We have straights, right? We have sets, raising an early position. So we have a lot of hands that can value bet, right? What are our bluffs going to be? Well, the suited aces that missed. So like ace 9 through ace 2 suited. The king 8 and king 7 suited. And then 7-8 suited. Those are our bluff options, right? And then if we wanted to bluff even more than that, we would bluff like an ace 10 or something. But that, we don't need to. There's enough bluffs to choose from there. So one of the hardest parts about poker, I think, is when you're trying to construct a range, it's easy to think of the value bets. Like, oh, ace king and queen jack, right? And like king 9 suited. Like this is super obvious stuff. What usually takes the brain power is deciding what to bluff. Choosing from all of the hands that have missed, trying to choose the best stuff to bluff. So often we think through that. I don't think we call here, even with the Mountie in play. Often you'll see me going through like, what are the best hands to bluff? And some people take that as like, oh, you're so pessimistic. Like, why are you always thinking about the bluffs? Just because like the value bets are obvious, right? Like there's no brain power sort of needed to ascertain that. Okay, 6-5 on the button is going to be a fold. We're at 100K, 200K. Very simple to get the big blinds at this level. Blinds are getting up there, man. Meta Playground 100 cash game finish. It's kind of on pause. It never really finished. We have a bankroll of like around 5K, 5,500, I think. But the project has been put on hold indefinitely. I'll probably pick up the project with video vlogs instead of live streaming it. Thomas Love. So yeah. But you never know. Maybe it'll come back in the future. We'll see. All in shove and a reshove from Onzi. This is a really big bounty here, 489. Nines against queens. Looks like we are down to 12. Which is not a pay jump, right? No, pay jump at 11. It's a nice bounty to get. I am jealous. We're down to 12 as we pick up ace king. Big hand. We can only get one bounty on the table, but it'd be a nice one, 364. Three bet. To $1 million, I think is fine. Doesn't have to be too big here. Nits on your table, Jamie. My table already has 3 KOs on the Sunday party. I know, right? Crazy. Well, don't be too nitty here. I've got the goods. All right, we're all in with ace king. We have to hope that we're not flipping here. We have to hope that this is a fold. We don't really want to have to risk it, but we are trying to win the tournament. We got ace king, so all in, ace king. Good luck to us. Come on, let's go. The 4-bet fold coming in, Dottie. 7.6 million. Let's go, baby. That's going to put us up to 6th place. Need it. Good luck from Bonnie, Scotland. Callum. Welcome, man. I miss Scotland, dude. Need to go back. I really do. I really do. Special place. It's a great bluffing hand. Again, here, ace-5 suited. We're going to put in the 3-bet. I'm going to make it a size where it's really tough for them to 4-bet folds. Make it 1.3 million, I think is good. Maybe even a little bigger here, 1.4. It's like a full 3x out of position. Real Bubba, thinking about it. Folds, let's go. All these years you play poker, have you put money aside? Poker's your basic job, or you do anything else? Good luck from Greece. Thanks, man. Yeah, for sure. Started sort of investing maybe like 5 years ago or so. For most of the early years of my career, I invested everything back into my business and then just standard of living as well. Around 5 years ago, I was able to start putting some money aside. It's done well, thankfully. Like, stock market has done really well, crypto's done really well. So it's been good, but you know, we're not there yet. Got to keep working, brother. Got to keep working. We're gonna fold the 7-8. No, there's been there's some question marks too. I've made 2 investments in companies like that are not public companies, that are private companies or startup companies. One of them I think is not doing very well, and I will lose some money on. I don't know if I'll lose all of my money or some of it. Ace-10 suited. It's a nice hand. I think it's a flat in position here. But the other one I invested in is doing really well. Has a decent chance to be a big return. But that's a question mark, right? Like, I gave a lump sum of money, and there's no way to get any of the money back until it, you know, is acquired or it goes public or there's another round of funding and I could lessen my investment. But, you know, it might make a big difference. Like, it was a big investment at the time. It was the minimum I could invest. Was I think 65,000, which is a huge amount of money for me, but it was a good spot, so I did, and I'm hopeful. You know, it could be one of those things where it it 10x's and that's like a massive amount of money for my life, or it goes broke. Like, I don't know. I guess both are possible, but it's doing pretty well. So, I think I lucked out on that one, but I'm a little impatient of like, man, what's going to happen? You know, what's going to happen, man? Am I going to do it? Right? Like, is it going to come good? I would really like to own a house one day. That'd be sweet. So I'm just I'm hopeful, fingers crossed. If it ends up 0, it's pretty painful. Obviously, that's a lot of risk. So all my other investments are really quite boring because I have enough risk in those 2 investments, you know. Definitely regret one of them big time, but, you know, that's how it goes, I think. Starting stack is 100,000 in this tourney. So we have 76 players stacks right now. The other table, there's an all in here. Ace queen against queens. No king or ace. We lose another player. We're down to 11. Little pay jump. Doesn't really matter, right? It's a $100 pay jump. We're playing for probably around 14 grand for the win. So who cares? But nonetheless, I'll point it out. Jack 10 closing the action. I think it's fine to call for 200,000 here, getting 6-1. It's not a great hand, and like we don't want to stack off now, flopping top pair, but I think it's good enough for the price that we're paying. I'm rooting for a check here. Great. Oh, it's such a big bet. There's nothing that wants to bet this sizing. This is brutal, dude. There's literally no hands that want to bet this size. 0. Oh, man. It's not a problem now, right? Like, if the hand ends now, it's great. We call, and we're going to print. The problem is we're going to have a high barrel frequency. We cannot risk our tournament life with this mid-kicker top pair. We've got to fade 2 hearts, but then we got to fade the turn barrel. I'm going to make a weird fold. Again, this is not solver approved. But it's opponent approved. I have the pink tag. They bet a size they shouldn't bet. I'm going to end up taking way too much risk there for what I want. So, yeah, I don't know. Don't send that one to your solver friends because they're going to all tell me I'm terrible, but I just think I should fold there. $11 left here. Thank you all so much for watching. We are on 800 viewers across the 3 streams. Thank you so much for your support. Can we get to 2,000 if we win this thing? I hope so. Mike, MI6. Mike Mika, what's up? Thank you for the resub on Twitch. 32 months. Welcome back to the team. Gets a love of the chat for Mike. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Full day 6. Good luck from France, bro. Thank you. Tila Forg on YouTube. Thanks very much. And KRYDD is all in. 364 bounty in play. 11 remain. Thank you for the good luck, James Charles. How much poker do you watch? Not much. I used to watch a lot, but I don't watch a ton nowadays. Again, just because I feel like, you know, I've been playing a poker 14 years now, maybe 13 years full time. So I just get enough poker, dude. You know, it's like I'm not starved for poker in my life, and it of course ebbs and flows. You know, it's like sometimes I want a lot more, so I'll watch streams when there's something interesting going on. Like I watched a little bit of EPT Paris with Barney Boatman running deep. I've watched a few Hustler streams recently. Triton Poker I'll watch occasionally, but like pretty rare, you know. There's so much to learn in the world. There's so much to explore that I'm on a real art kick at the moment, so I spend a lot of my free time doing that. Jamie, can't stay, but thought I'd pop up anyways. Good luck, Dottie. Let's go, Connor Grayson. Thank you for popping in for a moment, man. I am a Party Poker ambassador, Sonny Jim. Yeah, Party Poker Pro. I think what we do is different, right? Like, I think what Party Poker does is different to Stars and GG. It's all poker across all the sites at the end of the day. But I think Party Poker, who it offers service to, does a really good job of ensuring games are safe and fair, offering good promotions, offering a solid schedule. I think the quality of games is really good here as well, in that there's just a lot of countries around the world that can't play on Party Poker, right? And a lot of those countries were the ones where cost of living was relatively low. So disproportionately, I think you're getting a player pool on the site that has a lot of disposable income. We invest a ton of money in game integrity, game security, proportional to our player base. And so I think it's a really high quality spot to play if you can play with us, right? We're not the site that's trying to offer service to 150 countries around the world. The parent company of Party Poker just has a different philosophy on like where it wants to operate, which is regulated countries. So yeah, man, as we are down to 10, I think if you can play with us, you should, as a poker player, you know? I certainly don't have any hate in my heart for PokerStars either. I think they do a good job. GG leaves a lot to be desired. I don't love a lot of the decisions they make. Not a huge fan of a lot of the directions that they are going into. They've made some big mistakes, so I'm a bit of a hater in the short term here, but hopefully things improve in the future because they are the market leader and they set the example for us as an industry. So opening ace-9, get a call in the big blind, 10-9-7 on the flop. Check, check. Keep the pot small here with our second pair. Queen on the turn is not great. This is where our opponent bets 800,000 again. 400,000 is too big. Peel 1. Yes. We call on the river. They check. Think we can value bet here? Think we can value bet. We're going to fold. Okay, take it down. Let's go. 7.6 million. Nice to win a pot there. Go with the gut, Jamie. Yeah, I think the gut has to be informed by the brain. But I think it's a reasonable... it's hard sometimes streaming because you do something that mathematically isn't justifiable unless you have a solid read. But people will see it and criticize it. You just kind of have to be willing to do that. But I still feel the need to explain, I guess, right? Like I'm trying to do... I wouldn't recommend people fold there, generally. But yeah. 7.6 on the bubble. Queen 7 all-in against queens. A 5 for the bubble bursting here, I think. The queens double up to 6.3. And we're going on a 5-minute break on the pure bubble here. We are 5 of 10 on the final table bubble. I think we go final table at 9. So I'm just going to grab a drink. You're watching Pokerstaples on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. Enjoy this 5-minute highlight from a recent stream. Maybe let's put you on the final table for vibes, And I'll be right back. Stay with me. So 1,700 cash, but the heads up is double this and double this, right? So call it 1,600 plus 300, $1,900 heads up. So we either cash for 1,700 or 3,600. Those are the two options. Anything could happen. Let's send the good luck.
And vamos. 7 deuce deuce. Decent amount of checks, decent amount of bets. I think check is good with king 6. Again, king high. Better to bluff with like our queen high, jack high, 10 highs. Value bet with some stuff. But on the turn, we pick up a 6. I think we have 2 streets of value now. Unless river is really bad, like 8 would be pretty bad, river. But honestly, ranges are so wide, like we feel pretty okay about our hand here. Too thin to bet now on the 10 of clubs, probably. Wow. Okay. Well, that card saved us, I guess. I think we could ship the 7s for 24. It's a lot of blinds, but like it's a great hand to do it with, you know? We're going to limp in with queen 10 suited. All I care about is the color of the Gatorade bath. Bet on it being yellow-green. Good luck. Good luck, man. King 7 deuce, 2 diamonds. Rip. Just absolutely owned my oversea bet there. Limp, we check. Call with the king high. Turns a queen. I think we could probably turn this one into a bluff on the river if it goes check, check here. Trying to bluff better king highs. Yeah, I'm going to go for it. We're primarily targeting better king highs. Ace highs weren't really going to fold anyways on most rivers. So we are bluffing here. Other choices would be like, 7, 6 offsuit, right? But I think it's okay with king 3, king 4, king 5 kind of hands. Not so good with like king 10, king 9. Like those aren't great candidates. I want them to have those sort of middling hands that have missed here. And we take it down. Blinds are up to 15K, 30K. Still battling here. Heads up. Straight. Very good hand. A very good hand. Beautiful hand with 9s. Obviously hoping just induce some action here. Double up puts us in a great spot. But this is fine too, right? 8-5 deuce. We have an overpair on a very dry board. Like they're going to rumble here quite a bit. I like it. Okay, they call 10 on the turn. Still barrel. Still very like the best hand. Heads up. Not that many 10s that are going to check call flop, like ace 10, king 10. But like queen 10 and jack 10 don't always play this way. They might check raise, right? So yeah, we feel pretty good about our hand. We take it down on the turn. Let's go. They limp. We check. King 9 is not a hand we need to jam here. I think we jam worse hands and better hands, but king 9's sort of in the middle. Excuse me. Beautiful hand again, trying to induce. I think in GTO land you flat here. You limp call pairs 9s plus just to have some really strong hands in your range. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I think this is the GTO approach. It makes it uncomfortable in some spots, but like you're essentially slow playing when ranges are so wide. You need some good hands that can limp call. It makes it tough on a flop like this, but I think it's a clear check. Probably don't fold, probably, right? I think that's the key to this spot. But if it checks again on the turn here, we check, right? We're only getting 1 street of value betting ourselves from worse hands. Bet of 90,000, we call. Tough, man, tough. If they have a jack, they're checking the river, so that's good. Jack doesn't change anything against a bet. Against a check, we might lose to a jack, and we can decide, do we want to bluff our 10s or not? Probably not enough, right? Like when they have the monster kings, queens, we're not going to get anything. I think I'm just going to check here. Be 9-3. What's going on? We're back in real time. I forgot to turn up the volume in that video, so it was a little quiet on break, but thanks for being here on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. We are final 10 here of the 109 Sunday party. Also got 2 side tournaments, a 320 and a 55, but obviously focusing on the main bay. It's going to be around 14,000 for first, so we pick up a very strong hand against one of the chip leaders, second place right now, Chicken Run. 3 X's, we're going to call their king, queen, take it to the streets, 10, 10, 6. Not a great flop. Now, both our ranges are quite wide, so we still have 2 overs. We should continue here a decent amount. And we see a bet size of 497. I think we should float. We'll call in position. Ace on the turn.
It's fine, right? If our king high was good, it's still good. But they're going to be able to barrel on this card quite often, which puts us in a really tough spot. Check, check. By betting, we don't bluff enough stuff, unfortunately, right? What are we trying to do by betting on the turn? Bluff a 6? Bluff 5s, 4s, 3s, 2s? That's about it, right? We don't get value from enough worse hands either, so it's just a check. River's 6, so we play the board here. 6s and 10s with an ace kicker. We would have to call 1.37 to win half this pot, 1.3 million basically. Damn. So 55% of the time are we chopping here? Blind versus blind with these ranges. That's the question. It's 55%. Because we play the board. For a bet check bet line. And a raise pre. I'm going to fold, I think. My main problem being I think they're going to barrel often on the turn with air balls on the ace with their chip stack the way it is. I think they're going to keep betting with, like, I don't know, for example, queen deuce, right? Probably going to keep betting on the ace. So fold. But I can kind of go either way on that one, honestly. It's close. We don't know a ton about run checking other than they 4-bet folded against us. But hello from New Zealand, mate. What's up? Waramu. Reed, hello. On Facebook. Sign up for Party Poker 2. Cheers, man. Yeah, join us. Should be fun. That was just a 5-minute break. We play a highlight every 5-minute break. So we're back live if today is February 26th for you of 2024. The other table, rookie 001 takes it down on 22.7 million. That's a chunk of change, dude. King Jack, we raise 525, 5-handed on the FT bubble. We're 9-10. The only shorter stack is 5 million. We're basically tied for last. But there's a ton of us that are tied, man. A ton of us, right? Fourth place has 9.6 million. 7 million in fifth, 6.7, 6.5, 6.1, 6.1. That's us. And then 5 million. So all very close together. What's up, Jackie Shalley? Good to see you in the house, my friend. Hello. Hi to Bcar as usual. Yes, I will send to her. She's probably here. But I think she was out getting groceries. Fold to the lead. Total miss on the flop. Continue with a bunch of our ace highs with the backdoor flush draws. But King Jack is a big enough miss, I think. Aces is fantastic. How do we get the money here? Mr. Yeti Cass, me, dropping the 86-month resub. What's up, brother? An absolute legend of this channel, longtime supporter. Thank you so much, Mr. Yeti Cass. I appreciate you, bro. Get some love at the chat for your boy, Mr. Yeti Cass. So how do we play aces? Flatting is an option, but against this opponent, I'm going to 3-bet. I think 1.37, I think is good. Maybe even a little smaller here. Okay, we 3-bet, get a call. 4.2 million in the middle. King 9-5. I think we just want to bet. Flop. Really does not have to be too big here. And it's King Queen. Come on, let's go. Huge pot coming our way. 11.3 million, baby. Easy pog. Let's go, chat. Let's go. We're here to win it. Ho. 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 6-3. We fold. Nine, 6 of diamonds. We're out. To that raise from Run Chicken. So there's 2 stacks right around 5 million. 4.6 million here. And then on our table somewhere, Marco Ledge. Yeah. I think we open a6 here. It's a little wider than typical, but our stack against these other stacks, we can put more pressure on. We've got a nice ace blocker. So we'll raise it up. We'll take it down. We take those chips. A pretty trashy hand with a good blocker. Jamie LFG. Let's go, Calvin. Let's go, brother. Okay. 6-10's a fold. On the other table, we have Jolas Vey. Shorter stack with the quick fold on the button. All right. Watching from Trinidad. Let's go. What's up, Drago Ace? What's up, Drago? Welcome, my friend. I don't think I've had very many viewers from Trinidad before, so very cool. Hello, mate, and good luck. Will you go back to Playground? Very nice streams. Thank you, El Grosso. At some point, dude, I'll be there. Probably check it out in April at some point. Five nine's pretty trash. Even against a stack that we can knock out, it's just a really bad hand. Go to the other table here. Chip leader against the shortest stack. Pretty interesting board. We're all in here, too. The 55 super. No! The 10 ball on the river. No! Rip. It's okay. You like darts? Yeah, I don't really follow it, but I went to one darts live in Berlin. And it was so awesome. Loved it live. So much fun. I'm in. I'm back with delicious grocery haul and an ice cap, of course. Let's go. Can't wait. Good luck from Glasgow, Scotland. What's up, my friend? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. If I ever live in Scotland again, I'm going to check out Glasgow for sure. I feel like I would have liked it more than Edinburgh. I liked Edinburgh, but I think Glasgow was more my speed, to be honest. Okay. Queen 9 suited. A nice hand, for sure. Pretty annoying against the chip leader, though. I'm going to fold. You do have an option to 3-bet, but we're quite active as well. Not a huge upside. Ooh, real close here with Queen 3 suited. I think we get to open again. It's a little wider than typical, but again, I mean, good stacks to put pressure on. They have to risk a lot to shove. It's a suited hand. I think this is okay. King 7-4 on the flop. Dry enough to put in a small c-bet here. It doesn't have to be huge. 375 is okay. Let's go, Tabernac. Osti de Calis de Tabernac. Let's go. You play the king queen wrong in that one, or was that okay? I think it's fine. Yeah, I think king queen's got to call the 3-bet. I think against the small bet, you should probably just call flop instead of raise with king queen. But I mean, both are fine. I think king queen is going to lose all their money there, basically. But I think you can also call the flop bet and then be all in on the turn. And the short stack chips up to 7 million. There's a new shorter stack on 3.2 million. I want that bounty myself. Can I get that bounty, please? How many big blinds do you start the day with? I think we started with 5 million, if I remember correctly. Check the 5/8. Hello from Bulgaria. What's up, UNFY94? Welcome. What's the note on Onzi stay? I saw them do something I didn't think was right. So I marked them as a player that I thought made a big mistake against me or against someone else that I had noticed. That might be a solid read. It might not. Who knows? Nice hand. Good luck from Belfast, Northern Ireland. What's up, Aaron Jones? Welcome. You know what I've been watching on social media recently from Ireland? I don't know if it's from north or south, but road bowling. Been watching an account of Irish road bowling where people will take stones and swing their arms around kind of like softball and throw it as far as they can down the road. Underhanded. And it seems so interesting. I really do want to observe this road bowling in person. It just looks fun, man. It looks like a grand time. And grand in an Irish accent, which I can't do. So you can do it for me. Just seems fun. Todd Smee. Yes, the payouts are correct. It's a knockout, though. So when you get heads up in a tournament, in a knockout tournament, you end up paying for your whole bounty and their whole bounty, right? So how you can calculate that is what's displayed is half of the bounty. So if we were heads up right now against this opponent, we'd be paying for double this, call it 1,050, and double this, call it 600. So it'd be an $1,800 heads up match between the two of us if it was right now. By the end of the tournament, first place is generally about second, about double. Usually about double. We want to play king 9 suited here. I'm going to flat. Yeah, I like that. We can also 3-bet too, but I feel like it's strong enough to flat here. And that way we don't lose a whole stack when we 3-bet and then Marco goes all in, right, and have to call off. On in the other table, ace king against queen 9. I think we just burst the bubble. We did indeed. That 433 bounty is gone. Patience, patience, patience. Final table hype of the 109 Sunday party coming into the final table, 4 of 9. As I was just mentioning all the payouts on the bottom left, but it is a knockout tournament, so you have to add the bounties. First place is usually about double what's listed there. So it should be about 12,000 for first, could be up to 15, 16,000, could be as little as like 11,000, maybe 10.5 if you don't do well in the bounties. So that's what's up. That's what we're playing for. Thanks for being here. Ace 2 suited. We do have a 3-betting option immediately. It's under the gun. I'm not going to take it, though. I'm going to fold. So we have a big stack on our left. Pretty big stack. Three, I would say, big stacks, and then everyone else is pretty bunched up below us. So there's actually a pretty big difference between us in fourth place and some of these other stacks. What's nice about a bounty tournament to me is that there's not as much payout pressure. I wish I had ace 2 spades now. As there is in other tournaments, because winning the bounty tournament is important, right? Like getting the bounties is really worthwhile. So we get to be a bit more aggressive than we would on some other, deep runs. And let's get it done. With a touch of the accent en plus. Well done. Merci beaucoup, mon ami. I'm definitely hearing more of the French-Canadian accent, and I don't know if I'm adding it or not, but, I'm into it. I'm into it. Let's keep it going. 8 deuce of hearts. We fold. Yo, let's get a subscribe on YouTube. Let's get a follow on Twitch. Let's get a follow on Facebook and a thumbs up. Thank you all so much for being here. We're down to 8. We just lost a player. I didn't even see what happened. Ace 10 against 5s. There you go. All right. Down to 8. 834 plus our bounties. 564. Just busted the 55 there on the side. Who cares? Jack 8 suited. We're going to fold. It's okay to open this too, but I think folding is good. Patience, I would say, is a virtue on our stack in this situation here. But we do have another player that basically joins us with the same stack now. So, 3 shorter stacks? And 2 of us kind of tied, and then the big stacks. That's how I'd break it down in my head. But King Jack is definitely strong enough to raise. If you had ace king instead of ace ace, would you have played it the same or just ripped it with your stack? I would have played it the same lens. Yeah, I would have 3-bet as well with ace king there. Get a call behind just to check fold here. And a beautiful ace-king offsuit. Let's go. I got to change the... title of the stream. Get a call in the big blind, 10-9-4 on the flop. Pretty dry. You can better check. I think bet is fine, especially given our strong range, our strong opening range, etc. We're going to bet. Tough spot for them to want to put in a check raise at a really high frequency, right? Like, not a ton wants to do it. So we're just going to go for the C bet. We take it down easy enough, and we move on. Fold the king deuce suited. Can any deals be done once heads up, like in live tournaments? Yes, but I don't think you can do deals for the bounty amount. But yeah. But no, we gamble here. We gamble. Art score. First place for the art score. But yeah, I'd love to buy some art today. I think limp in here, try and see a flop. We could get raised off this hand, but it's fine to try, I think. Bring it home like Chelsea couldn't. True, dude. It is good to see Chelsea lose. Sorry if you're a Chelsea fan. I'm a Tottenham fan, so always love to see Chelsea get smacked around. Fold to the 3.5x. It's all right. Long-time viewer here. What's up, Foolish Benny? Thanks for entertaining me with your stream so often. Always happy to listen to your calm voice. Thanks, man. Both Staples brothers in day twos feels good on a Monday. Let's go. Let's go, man. Run chicken opens. We get an all-in from the real Bubba. I think we just want carnage there, honestly, in the bust out. This bounty is not worth too much. We did have a really good bounty at one point. Now it's like a very average bounty, I'd say. Oliver Hamnet, watching on Facebook and Twitch. Well, thank you for those numbers, brother. Appreciate it. Yeah, we've got some pretty solid stream numbers right now. 300 on Twitch. We got 260 on Facebook. We got 350 on YouTube. 67, 58, 50. Call it 900. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Can we get to 2,000 if we win this thing? Bounty count at present is $564. Thanks, Pierre Finney, for the good luck. Raise 3-bet, 4-bet from Max Late Reg to 4.3 million. Back on Jolas Sve. Calls to the streets. Ace Jack 8. C-bet of like 1.4 million is my guess. But it goes check, check. Turn is a deuce of spades. Interesting card because when someone has a spade draw here, they're going to get pretty good odds on drawing.
But it goes check, check again. King on the end. King 6 suited takes it down against queens. Wow. Ace 10 against ace jack, all in the 320. We need a 6 or a jack. GG in the super 320. That is it. That's why you see bet with king 6 on the ace high board. That's why you throw out the 1.4 million, because it probably works against queens. Probably. Maybe not, but probably. Patrick, thank you for the good luck, man. Appreciate that. Do you use OBS for streaming? Yes, I do, Daniel. Raise the ace nine of clubs. Max Late Ridge puts in the 3-bet sauce on us here. I think flatting is bad. It's a 4-better fold. I think fold is better. Queen, queen versus king, king. 3 before the bubble. I hit a queen. Whoa. Let's go, dude. Crushing it. Good stuff. Calvin Yoon, I think there's so many different ways to improve at poker, right? Like you can use solvers, yes, but you can also use lookup tables. You can use software tools like Hybrid. You can get coaching. You can do video training courses. You can read poker books. You can talk to poker friends. All of that will help you get better as a poker player. So yeah, I think there's tons of options. I don't think solvers is the only solution. They're just poker calculators, right? Like a lot of services do all the poker calculations and then just give you the answers without you having to run the calculator, which is a thing as well. So, you know, don't sweat it. I'll send you a pic of me if you want art. Wow, Kevin Martins with the confidence. He did throw some laughing faces at the end, to be fair to him. Chelsea fan here. That's okay. It's probably the worst part about you, I'm sure. Ash Singleton. Sure you say the same about me being a Tottenham fan, so it's all cool. It's fine. AC suited, a very nice hand. We like it. We're going to defend in the big blind against Onzi. 3-bet's also an option, but this hand is almost like too strong to 3-bet. I don't want to 3-bet fold, so we'll just take it to the streets. 993, okay. Rookie 3K, dropping the 45-month resub. Gets a love of the chat for Rookie 3K. Are you Rookie 001 on the FT, bruh? Let me know. Thank you, man. Bet a 750. Again, this opponent bets too big in most situations. This is also too big. But I think ace-8 is too strong of a hand. I mean, ace-high, backdoor no flush draw. Yeah, it's just not a fold from us. Goes check, check on the turn. We get an 8 on the river. Can we value bet? I think so. It operates as a block bet as well against a hand like 10s. But yeah, I think we want to go for a bet here. Lose less against 10s. We might value on ourselves against one other hand as well, which would be Queen Jack. But I'm trying to get a crying call from Ace King, from Ace Queen, from pairs 7, 6s, 5s, 4s, 2s, right? So yeah, we bet. Thanks, Jeff Hamilton, for the nice comment on YouTube. Appreciate you. Thank you, Lars, for the good luck on Facebook. And a fold. We take it down. 4.6 million coming our way. Let's go. Oh, we pick up kings. Come on now, kings. This could put us in the lead of the tournament. But I prefer this 534 bounty. That would be huge. How about this one? 257. It's in play. It is in play here. Are you guys excited? I'm excited, dude, but I got sweaty palms, dude, because this is a big equity spot. It's a sweaty palm situation. Knees weak, arms are heavy. He's vomit on the sweater already. Mom's spaghetti. He's nervous. I'm taking my time because we could have a decision here. So you don't want to snap it in. I want to think. Hold. Great start. Great turn. Come on, let's go. Oh, you love to see it, chat. You do. You do love to see it. $257 cash money coming our way. We're up to 18 million. We're in it to win it. The 109 Sunday party. Let's go. Let's go. We're in third place. But I believe in us. Why not? Why can't we win? We could totally win. There's no reason why we can't win. All right, so 1,000 cash, 821 in bounties. 1,800. We might win this thing, dude, for real. We're in fourth place, but I don't know. There's a big difference between our stack and the three shortest stacks, and we're very close to the other stacks in size. I'm feeling good, dude. We're in third place now. Who's that? Max? Rookie and Max? And then us, no? Run Chicken didn't start this hand with more chips than us. It just hasn't updated the lobby. It's like, wait, we're higher than that. We've relaunched this lobby because it's out of sync. Can't be having that. There we go. Queen, 9 of diamonds. Pretty nice hand. I think it's an open, but it's a hand that we have to fold to 3 bets from every opponent, I think. Unless the sizing is like super small or something like that. We get a call on the button, which is cool. At least get to see flops if we don't get squeezed here. And we fold. Yo, Meds 92. I'll play more live poker in the future, man. I'll play some more live poker tournaments in the future. Right now, I've been focusing on online and streaming and being a human as well, a little bit, slightly. I'm gonna flip the King 7. Greetings from Birmingham, UK, on YouTube. Verma, welcome from Birmingham. Yo, 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 says Captain Co-op. I nailed the amount of yos there. Good to see you, brother. We're here to win. The honest Jamie, I discovered you via your old Facebook videos. It broke my heart when I saw one of the little Tottenham crests on your bookshelf. You're lucky. You're a likable guy. Thanks, Ash. Appreciate that. I'm glad you like me. And yeah, the likable guy chooses the best football club in the world. It makes sense to me. Makes sense. Tottenham till I die. Is what it is. Is what it is. For the Jack 8, not good enough here. Let's say beside books and videos, your streams help a lot. The fact that we don't see the other cards, you discuss the hands with your approaches. Pre, post, flop, turn, and river gives a lot of insights. Maybe not always agree with your play, which is, Seymour, a lot. It's still very respectful in getting better at poker. Thanks, Patrick. Cheers, man. Open from Max Late Reg, 3-bet from Run Chicken in the big blind. Nice hold with the king and the king. It's big. Drolis Svai goes for the pure min raise. I think I will call the big blind with an ace that can make a straight. Run Chicken calls. I think we call as well. Let's get some clubs out there. Not bad, dude. We get a pair and 2 clubs. A lot of potential in this hand. Also a board where realistically I'm the only one that can have 2 pair here. There's a lot of turn cards where I'm the only one that can make a straight as well, which is pretty vibes. Wow. So, do I want to try and get an overpair to fold here? The problem is I don't think it's going to work. They're going to put me on a flush draw too often. What I'm thinking is like, oh, should I just raise here, right? Because this is going to be 10x or like 9s or 8s or 7-8 suited or something like that. This opponent bet a big sizing. I mean, their most likely hand is ace 10, king 10, jacks, queens, kings, aces. By going bet, call, squeeze, they hate all of those hands, right? But I think with the stacks the way they are and the flush draw being out there and so many straight draws being out there, it's just not going to work enough the time. Calling is not a great option. So I'm going to fold. I'm obviously not going to fold if I know that's the turn. Dang. But, yeah, I think it is a gangster spot to put some pressure on, but you need to rely on your opponent to be able to, like, really feel that ICM pressure. I don't know if they will. I don't know. It's all right. Another bet, another call. King of spades on the river. Jacks. Ooh, wow. Sneaky. Ace 10 jacks. Word. Who's Dottie, by the way? Dottie Pepper. Golf professional, legendary golf announcer. Onzy raises to 770. It's a 3-bet. The question is it a 3-bet fold or 3-bet call? I think it's just a 3-bet fold. I think there's enough room to 3-bet fold. These suited aces are like the best hands to put aggression in with. Gonna need a bigger house for all this art chat. I got some empty walls here, brother. We've got some walls accepting art. I've been filming something for my Instagram, my personal Instagram, and my TikTok of some of the art I own. I've done the first 4 parts. I've got 3 more to film, I think. But my TikTok is glitched out. I need this green screen filter, and it's not showing up for me, so see if I can see if it's back today. I don't know why, man. I'm going to have to reinstall the app or get someone to actually edit it for me. Anyways, 10-7 suited, we're going to fold. Stacks behind are not great. Thank you, Shaba, for the good luck, man. Thank you, Mike Palermi, for the good luck as well. Ace 10, beauty. Beauty. Beautiful hand, Dottie. 13-14 on the stamp miter. Now, how do we go about this, though? It's a 3-bet from Max Late Reg. It's a terrible 4-bet jam. They fold. No way you guys are going to let me get away with this, right? There's no way. All right. Whatever you say. Whatever you say, Bray. This is a nice bounty. 534, 10 blinds in the big. It's a nice bounty. We're going to fold our 18.6. Basically tied for second here. What do you think of Big Ange? He's a legend. He is an absolute legend. I mean, I didn't know much about him coming into the year. So I had no expectations, and he's exceeded them by a million. He's epic. He could be the man for us. He could be. Good luck, homie. A player in Nova Scotia, eh? What's up, Woodward? Henry, Nerm, welcome. Ooh, we got an all-in. Ace-4, Ace-Jack. This will make Onzi really short if they lose, but they hit a 4. Just like that. We are down to 6. That 530 bounty is gone. We kind of wanted to go the other way so we could get both bounties. That's fine. 1,400 plus our bounties of 821, 2,200 cash. That's good. But now stacks are a lot deeper. It's going to be a very grindy battle in this final 6, I think. 465 watchers. Oh, let's go on YouTube. Thank you guys very much. Appreciate it. Yeah. And on Twitch, we got about just under 400. And on Facebook, we got 268. Thank you all so much. Queen 9 of hearts. It's a pretty hand. But I'm going to fold to the button raise. Holding. Will this be an art score for first place? Yes. Yep, it'll be an art score for first place. I would love to look for some art with all of you. It would be a lot of fun. Lots of artists I'd love to look into, man. I haven't bought a piece of art in a while. It'd be nice. Remember when only Pablo was back on the wall back in the day? Yeah, man. I mean, we've got... So Inga has been on the... It's one of the first pieces of art I bought right there was Inga. And we bought her like 8 years ago on the stream, maybe? Something like that. Rep Canada amazingly. Thanks, man. Best of luck, bro. Appreciate you, Kevin Renaud, on Facebook. Thank you, thank you. Wow, ace, king, aces. Holy smokes, this is big. Onzi with the big double up, unless it's a king. Oh, Onzi with the big double up to 19 million. Look at these equal stacks, dude. Look at these equal stacks. Shortest stack is 21 blinds right now. And then it's 18 million, 18 million, 20 million, 18 million, 13 million. That is a grindy final six, dude. Should be fun. Let's see how it goes. Nice numbers on all platforms today. Yeah, really great. Thank you all for supporting this beautiful Monday. Pretty close here. It's close between 4-bet or folds. Calling is bad. It's a really big 3-bet size, by the way, which is bizarre. It's over 3x in position. Jamming is a nightmare. You can't jam. So it's either a 4-bet semi-bluff or a fold. If we were to 4-bet, it'd be like there. Oof. I think fold. It's all right. Ace queen is probably a call. It's a bit awkward. Yo, what's up, Lucas Frey? We got friend of the stream, Lucas Frey, Run Chicken here. What's up, man? Good luck. Friend of the stream. 7-6, we defend, especially covering for the bounty. For the min raise, check. Buy-in was $109. It's the Sunday party. It's every single week on Party Poker, 100,000 guaranteed. 2-day event. You play down to the final 16 on Sunday, and then 16 to the winner on Monday. You can see the payouts in the bottom left, but it is a knockout tournament, so you've got to add bounties. First place is usually double what's listed for first on the payouts with the bounties. So 12,000 for the win. Could be up to 14 if we really crush in bounties. Just depends. So far, we've cashed for 2,200. So just, you know, another 9,000, 10,000 to play for. Between the six of us. Nothing too crazy. What do you think of Helmuth? A divisive character. I think one of the legends of the game. Most amount of bracelets all time. It deserves respect. There's no question on it. I mean, I end up disagreeing with him often. But, I mean, he's Phil Helmuth. He's got all the bracelets, so... I think his behavior would affect my play. That could be true. Love your style of play, Jamie. Thank you, Andrew Lighton. Enjoy your analysis. Let us know if you plan on playing any tournaments in Vancouver soon. I haven't been to Vancouver in such a long time, man. I did play some at Edgewater Casino before the stream, 10, 11 years ago. Enjoyed it. So when I'm back, I'll be sure to check it out, man. Behind each art, do you have a noted what tournament you won and what prize? No. I don't have the correlating tournament. I do have the age and you know, a bunch of stats on it, but I don't have the poker score that correlates. Going to raise with the King Jack. Pretty nice hand. The problem is it's not a great hand against a 3-bet. We can't call a jam here either against Yolisevai. So let's raise King Jack. Need some local Montreal art. It's true. Would love to check out some of the galleries in town.
There was one piece that S16 had that I really liked. I think it was kind of expensive though. It was like something like $4,000 or something, which is a bit too much for a 12K score, you know, but. Raise 3-bet from rookie 001. Who was our chip leader, but ran ace king into aces. It's going to chip up a little bit there. King to suited. Oof, close, but a fold. We had Big Ange at Celtic, an amazing man and manager. He will do great at Spurs. Yeah, man, I hope so. Seems everyone really loves Big Ange, so hopefully he gets it done. Absolutely crazy how even everyone is. Yeah, man. We got the one shorty, and then everyone else is basically tied, so it's going to be grindy and battly, and it's very aggressive thus far as well, right? Like lots of 3-betting, lots of aggressive action. Aaron, what's up, man? On Twitch, Aaron1212. How are you, man? Jamie, remember those nice drawings behind your back, the ones before Pablo? I think only this one was before Pablo behind me. I think every other one was following Pablo. There's one off screen that you can't see that was before as well. That mustache is dirty. It does need a little trim, to be fair to you. It does need a trim, for sure. I don't understand why everyone's so into my facial hair today. I really haven't done anything with it. But cheers. Have you been one-tabling all day today? No, I played the 320, super 109 and 55, busted all three. It's nothing too crazy. And we're going on break. I'm going to grab a drink, okay? You're watching Pokerstaples on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. Enjoy 4 minutes of highlights, and I'll be right back on this final table. 12 grand plus for the win. Stay with me. Pretty good hands. Gets a limp. Do you want to raise or just check this one back? Could raise call as well with ace-5, but we'll just check. We flop top pair, top 2 pair here. Very strong hand. And it goes check, check. 7 on the turn. We'll bet. Dude, how do I get the most value from this hand here?
Check to induce. The thing about checking to induce is we get an ace to bet. We lose less against a deuce. We only lose value against a 7, basically. The rest is going to fold. Like king 9 is not going to call. I don't think anyways. I mean, maybe it would, but I doubt it. Some bets, some checks here. I'm going to check. I think is good. 9-5. I think call here. Like turns a total brick. Second pair, decent kicker. All the draws missed. Do we want a value bet on the end? It's thin. We're trying to get called by 8-6 and 10-6 here. 8-6, 10-6, 6-5 is what we're trying to get called by betting there, but do expect a queen to continue. Ace-5. And back to raising now on 30 blinds and with a good hand to start that trend off with, in my opinion. Deuce 3-8. Some bets, some checks. You know, check is not terrible here for sure. Nah, I just got to bet though. It's too strong. Too strong. Sweet. Take it. I'm going to go back to limping here. I think this pair is a good limp jam. But we're 23 blinds deep. So I don't really want to raise fold or raise call. I'm going to value bet on 8-8-5. It's not a great river. But just combinatorically, like there's just a bunch of non-pairs. So let's call and show down a hand here. 3-4 spades, cool. With king 7, we check against the limp in the big blind. Queen 7 deuce, pretty good flop for king 7, likely the best hand. Goes check, check. We can go 2 streets of value now, I think, with our king 7. Still think I can bet the river here. And expect to get a call from we're 7s and from 4x and probably from some 2x's as well. Get raised from sets, straights, and flushes. We win. That's good. I'm going to limp. When you go on break, the clock keeps running on stars. I have no idea. I guess as long as it's the same for everyone, it's not a big deal, but checking the turn. We don't need to bluff. We can't value bet. We don't need to protect enough to lose our money against like a jack when we bet, or like 10s, 9s, 8s, for example. A block bet of 90,000 on the river. I think most likely hand here, 10s, 9s, 8s, 7s, ace 6, 6, 7 suited, 6, 5 suited. Bluffs that bluff for 90 into 360. I mean, you have to be really creative. So fold. It'd be a very creative bet sizing. Don't think I can give him credit for it. Flop a 6, that's great. That's a very good news for us. I think too thin with 6-7, but feeling okay. Turn is still going to be a call here. It's a bit of a dangerous card, I'd say. I think like, you know, like king 10, king 9, king 7, king 5, all that's going to bet flop. But still, we're beating enough here. They bet not small. Still, would prefer to see a different size there. Bad river. Bad river. Hearts get there. A primary concern. 7 blocks the bluffs we want them to have that are left in the range. 7-9, 7-10, 7-5, 7-4. Yeah, it's a fold. Just a bad run out. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the live version. We are final 6 in the 109 Sunday party. 4 of 6. Trying to do it here on Party Poker. Thank you all for watching on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. Let's continue on our journey to superstardom and 12 bands. That's it. Let's do it. Queen 8 of clubs. A nice looking hand on the button. Hand we want to play if it folds to us. If it doesn't, we probably stay out of the way. Full to Onzi's open. I got a pretty cool message about graffiti, actually. I don't know if this is relevant to you, but there's a graffiti artist in London that his stuff is, I think, so I don't exactly know how the graffiti world works, but I understand that it is kind of secretive who the artists are of different works and stuff like this, but there's an artist named Tipsy in London, and he sent me a photo of one of his works as one of the only photos out there of it, which was pretty cool, I thought. So, yeah, I think it's kind of swag. I don't know if that's a cool thing or not, but it feels cool to me. Getting the lowdown on who's making some of the street art in London. Kind of swag. Is there a delay while you stream? Yeah. Yeah, 4.5 minutes. Logan. 9-3's a fold. Run chicken up to 26 million is a nice stack to put pressure on other people. We have a nice hand here, ace-8 in the big blind. A hand I want to play. Against a raise from rookie, we're going to call in the big blind. It's also an option to 3-bet here too. I think I'll call instead. Good flop. I think it's tough to play a big pot with this hand, but it does find a small pots. Jack in the turn, we check again. If we have value, it's one street here. We don't want to inflate the pot. We're doing terribly as a queen against other aces. We often chop. We're not protecting from enough stuff. And we're going to go for block bet on the river. We could also check call too, but I think block bet is fine. Expecting a jack to call here probably. And ace king wins. So we don't lose a lot there, right? We bet 700,000. We basically lose one c-bet with a top pair. Would have expected ace king to put in some aggression some point earlier than that, but either way, it's fine. I think the hand played out okay. Raise or limp call. Both are fine. I'm going to raise, I think. Okay, take it down, 15 million. Moving on, 8-3 suited. Not good enough on the button. And full jack 5. Decent hand. I think we get to raise this one as a raise fold. It'll be the worst hand we opened here, right? Like, not going to raise king 9 offsuit. We'll raise queen jack, but not queen 10 offsuit here. But I think it's a fine enough hand to play. So we'll raise, we take it. That's cool. So Tipsy is just Banksy on a Friday night. I don't know. I don't know who. I don't know how that works, man. I kind of Googled after he reached out to me and messaged me when I was talking about my art, and I don't know. I don't exactly know how the culture operates in London, but it seems like there's a few websites that sort of chronicle the street art and where it's appeared under different names, and he's one of them, and he doesn't sell any of it, and no one knows who it is, but I do now, and then a few of his close friends, so that was really cool of him. Run, check, and limps. We'll check with queen 4. Pair of 4s. Maybe the best hand. I think I should bet turn, check river here. A lot of stuff I could get value from. They bet 600,000. Feel pretty good about our hand. There's a few things that beat us, but there's a lot of things that don't at this point. A lot of straight draws, flush draws. So I think we definitely want to continue with our 4. What I don't love is the check on the flop, right? Like, I think we're going to have some frequency of bluffing on the flop. Not a huge range of hands that want to check flop, bluff, turn, river. What gets there in the 3 of diamonds? Well, 5-6 gets there. Ace-5 gets there. And diamond gets there. But they check, we check, and we're probably going to win. Let's go. Let's go. How many games are you playing right now? Just one, dude. Just this final table. Just this final table, as we're in 3rd place. Trying to battle it out. Nice. Full stress with ace-8. I'm going to limp the ace-8 here. I don't really want to raise fold this. Their stack is a little shorter now as well than the last time. 400,000. Question for you, Jamie, and anyone who wants to play along. If you could have dinner with anyone in the world, alive or dead, who would it be and why? It's a really tough question. Raised to 1.4. We're going to call. This hand gets tough on the river, I think. Not really before then. Ace is not a great card. We have aces and kings with an 8 kicker. Check, we check again. Same man. That makes sense. Yeah, so I don't really know on the dinner question anyone alive or dead. I would really have to think about it quite a lot. And I don't want to answer without thinking about it a lot because it's a tough question. Well, I feel like one of the most pragmatic, I'm not a religious person, but I think a pragmatic answer would be Jesus, in that it would answer a lot of questions that the world has. So I feel like that would be a good choice, even as a non-religious person, and, you know, maybe I would become one if I had dinner with Jesus, who knows? So that's probably the top answer. I don't think there's anyone in the same realm of importance, really. I'm trying to think of like historical figures. I mean, obviously it'd be interesting to have dinner with like Napoleon Bonaparte or something, right? Yeah. Let's go with those two. Say Jesus followed by Napoleon Bonaparte. Probably. What about you, chat? Very big bet on the turn from Max Late Reg. Surprising. Surprising bet size here. Wow. An overbet jam. What? That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. I would have never expected that. All right. So 2 million here, 11 million here, 20 million here. We have an all-in from the short stack. Do we get down to 5? It's a $400 pay jump. King 9, Ace 9. Probably down to 5 here. Unless it's a king. Which it is not. Okay, Owensy takes it down. Another 354 bounty there. Crushing in bounties. I think we still cover them, though. No, we don't. And we're down to 5 in 4th place. But again, everyone very close together in chips here. 60 blinds, 55 blinds, 50 blinds, 44 blinds, or no, 42 blinds. And what is this, 27? Yeah. Jamie, I'll give you $12,000 for the identity of the graffiti artist. Never! I will never expose it. For any amount of money. Thank you all for being here, man. We got a lot of viewers today. Thank you all so much. We got, I think at least 1,300 viewers right now. Almost 1,400 viewers across the 3 streams. Thank you all so much for your support. I hope you're digging it. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe. I'm so close to 100,000 on YouTube. It's killing me, Smalls. And follow me on Facebook. Follow me on Twitch. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Take it down with the King Deuce of Diamonds. And fold 6-7. To raise or not to raise with the King 7? I think it's kind of close. I'll fold. Elvis. He's not making the cut. Prophet Muhammad, Moses, and Jesus get down to brass tacks. Jesus doesn't exist, so that's one down. I think even most atheists think that Jesus existed, whether he was the Son of God or not. It's obviously hotly contested. But I feel like Judaism, what is it? The Muslim faith. No, being a Muslim person is a follower of the something faith. I forget. I feel like the Torah, the Quran, and the Bible all believe in Jesus as a figure, but they disagree on his relevance or importance. Again, I'm not an expert, but I'm pretty sure the guy existed. So even if you think he's just a guy, you'd be able to figure that out during dinner, I would think. Jaunty, for me, the dinner thing would definitely be Mike Matisow because I could pick his brain and deep poker knowledge. I'd come out of that a pro. Let's go. What about Da Vinci? I mean, it's not bad. Leonardo da Vinci for sure. Buddha, yeah. Jaime Staples is just, I like staples in French. Yeah, exactement. Jaime Staples, chaque jour. You have to look into religion. It'll make your life much more meaningful and fulfilled. Choose to make sense. Gets you something with the Creator. I have no question that if I was religious, my life would be more fulfilling. I believe that to be true. I'm still not religious, but I think I would probably be happier if I was religious. If I truly believed it in the core of my being. The problem is, I don't. Which is a bit of a problem. I think you're all missing the point, which is whoever would have the best food at the dinner. Therefore, my answer is Chef Boyardee. Nailed it. Boom. Put the queen 3. All good, Wayne Nash. All good, brother. Hang in there. I subscribed to YouTube just for 100K, mate. Thank you, Mathieu Brassard. Merci pour tout, mon ami. What platform pays the most per viewers? Might as well start watching on that platform. No difference between the three, honestly. Twitch has always been home base for me, so if you're on Twitch, stay on Twitch. But I'm indifferent between the three platforms where you guys choose to watch. The 3x raise from Run Chicken. Stacks are pretty close here, but I think we want to call in position. That's a little too strong, basically. Go to flop of Jack 8-7. Really good flop for Jack 9. Top pair, gut shot, backdoor flush draw. In position again. We're loving this. This hand is pretty much guaranteed to not get tough until about the river with this strong of a flop. And we're going to bet for value here. Isaac Newton. See, I think that's a pretty good one too. Some of the old scientists, Galileo, Isaac Newton, Einstein would all be interesting. Some of the early philosophers as well. But, I mean, philosophy has progressed, but like it would be interesting to talk with, I don't know, Plato, right? Or Socrates, or Aristotle, or Nietzsche, you know? Or artists, Michelangelo, Vincent van Gogh. It'd be or Henry Matisse or something. I don't know. Like, I feel like there's so many interesting answers to that question. And even if you bring it into like real contemporary history, There's some very interesting characters. Yeah, I don't know, man. Jamie, do you think you're good at maths? No. I mean, I think I have the capacity to be decent at math. I don't really put any time into math. I'm reading Mathematics of Poker right now. It's very challenging. I think it's challenging for everyone, though. Maths was not that interesting to me in high school, right? Like, I had the capacity to do it, but I just didn't really pay enough attention or focus very, very long. So, yeah, I don't know. Queen 3 suited on the button. We're going to raise. Poker math. I mean, most poker math is relatively accessible and not complicated. You also don't need to understand the pure theory of the game to be successful at it. To understand like the underpinnings of game theory is quite complicated, and actually something we're working on right now in our poker book club. It's very challenging. So yeah, to be someone that is like making the poker software, you need to be really sharp, but you know, you can be successful without. My 3 would be Freddie Mercury, late Queen of England, and my dad. The last one to tell him I loved him one more time. Oh man, feels. Freddie Mercury is a good one. The Queen flashed through my head as well. I think she'd be interesting. She lived through a lot of Oh my God, Jamie! Good luck. Take it down for Inga. Thank you, brother. Do you play in global poker at all? I don't. No, I'm a party poker pro, so I play the majority of my time there. And also in my province, global poker doesn't operate, so I can't even play there, anyways. Thank you, Patrick, for the good vibes. Subscribed on YouTube. Thank you. All the Facebook people dropping subs on YouTube. Thanks so much. Tonight for dinner, I am eating hamburgers. Tonight's dinner is going to be a bit of a celebration. There might even be wine tonight. I'm not saying there definitely will be, but there might be. We are having hamburgers and apple crisp. Vibes, dude. Straight vibes tonight. Yeah, interesting. You're super into bodybuilding side of fitness. So speaking to Jay Cutler, Chris Bumstead would be incredible to discuss what drives them, motivates them, etc. Interesting. Eric Thomas. Cool, man. Run Chicken putting in a big raise on the river against Onzi. Onzi's all in with Shirley a king. Run Chicken folds. And we move on. Our chip leader, Onzi. 36 milli. We're in third. $18.28 plus $8.21 in bounties. $2,600. What's your ABI? Right now on Sunday on Party Poker, we have the Super 320, 215, 109 Sunday Party, Super 55. ABI is probably like 100, 110, something like that. But it could be higher, right? It's just, I kind of play whatever I can play on Party Poker at the moment. And so, yeah. Rookie 001 opens. We're going to call for 550 and take it to the streets with King 10. Not a great flop. Bonne chance, Jamie. Merci beaucoup, mon ami. Tony, bienvenue. Fold. Good luck from Amsterdam, Dune. Thank you, Lucien Labelle. Thank you. It's a little awkward here with Ace Jack, I'd say. First impression is 3-bet fold, and I think I like that line. If they called it, we go to a flop, it's okay. But it's a good hand with blockers to put pressure on. Flatting ace-jack offsuit out of position is not great, especially with the squeeze potential in the big blind. So we're just going to make it 3.5 million here. The thing that's not so great about this is our history. Take it down. Your French, not good. Understand the language, not just memorize random expressions. Been following for quite a while. Don't see much improvements. Yeah. My French is not great. But it is what it is, basically. My French is my French. Is my French is my French. And I want to continue to get better at it. And that will happen at the pace that I would like to commit to it. And that's kind of it. Three, four, six. Board that both of us are going to miss quite often. I think we want to bet here. Third queen high. Gandhi, Mandela, also very interesting. Yeah, I think both great choices. I think the... I mean, I don't know if I want to bring it up, but like one of the... Probably the worst person of the last 100 years would actually be interesting as well. If you could be pragmatic, right? Like if this is a discussion that happened in the past and you could have an effect, I think it would be the only choice. But if it's a discussion that happens in history, remains what it is, it still is something... Yeah, I don't know if you just choose guests based on their effect on history or not. Good or bad. Yeah, I don't know. Probably not. Win this thing. Greetings from Dubrovnik. Thank you very much, Alan Prost. Appreciate it, man. Much love for Dubrovnik. Nothing but love. All in jam. Call queen 7, ace 9. This is a small bounty, so we kind of do want the ladder up, but it's a friend of the stream as well. Oh my goodness, GG run chicken. We are down to 4. That's a tough beat. 103 bounty goes this way. We are 4 left. 2,600 in the prize pool plus our bounties of 821. 3,400. Yeah, Cheese and Onion is choosing the 3 most destructive human beings of all time. Hitler, Chairman Mao, and Genghis Khan, just for the chaos. See, I mean, I think that would be quite interesting for sure. Have you tried halloumi burgers? No, I've tried some halloumi cheese before. I didn't love it, but I'm not ruling it out forever. Bon chance, Jamie. Bon chance to you as well. Thank you. Appreciate it. Jack 4 clubs, we're going to fold. Thank you very much, Tiny. Appreciate it, yo. Thank you. Ace 10 of diamonds. Beautiful hand. Tied for second place here. We're going to open on the button. It's I think it's a call of a 3-bet. If it's a jam, we fold, and it would be really annoying, but we'd fold. Against a 3-bet, we take it to the flop. It's a pretty strong hand. So let's see. Okay. And a 3-bet to 3.3. Like I said, I think it's a good spot to take it to the flop. Ace 10 suited is a very strong hand. It flops pretty well. But if we 4-bet, it's not like they're going to call with ace 9, right? Like that's... so we get them to fold some hands that have equity, but not enough to where that's the right line. Rookie 001 is tanking here, which is interesting. Frolic Beast dropping the 5-month resub on Twitch. Thank you very much, yo. Appreciate you. Loving the chat. They fold. Okay, we call. Let's take it to the streets. Diamonds. Ace, queen, queen. Yeah, okay. They see the flop, we call. It's just like the turn. What do we do, right? Because against a value range, we're doing terribly, right? Like we're crushed. Against bluffs, they're drawing dead. they 3-bet in the small blind. So how many bluffs do they have here? Their bluffs are going to be king, jack, king 10, jack 10 if they continue to bluff. Their value bets are going to be every queen they decided to 3-bet with. King, queen jack, queen 10 suited, queen 9 suited sometimes. And they probably just keep betting with ace king and ace jack, honestly. They probably don't check. They check, we check. Back. Not the greatest river. Catalyst82, drop the 15 months. Welcome back to the team. Gets a love of the chat for Catalyst. Thank you very much for that 15-month resub. Appreciate you. Not the greatest river. You know, just 3 more combos of hands have improved to a better hand with kings, but, you know, it's okay. Too thin to value bet. Check, check. We beat king jack. Let's go. See, if this hand doesn't bluff, we should always fold the turn, right? It's the most obvious hand to bluff, I think, in their shoes. So where are we going to call off against the turn bet? I don't know. It's tough. Thank you, Catalyst, for that 15 months, yo. I'm eating cheeseburgers right now. Enjoy it, brother. What side are you on? This is Party Poker, man. We are playing on Party Poker. Every week we're on Party Poker. I'm a Party Poker Team Online Pro. Lex would have ripped your French sucks guy a new one. Yeah, I mean, it's a fair approach, to be fair, too. French is a kind of divisive thing here in Quebec. It's really important to make an effort with the local language, which is French, if you live in Quebec. And people have various opinions on what your expected effort is as a resident of Quebec and a non-speaker. So I make an effort because I want to be a positive influence in this province. It's home. I want to engage with the people here, how they're comfortable. It's a skill I want to have. I think it's important to try. But for some people, it's never good enough. And that is, you know, the worst aspect of living in Quebec is that, you know, no matter how much you try, for some people, you'll just never belong. And that's just part of being here. Or you'll never make enough of an effort. But I don't know. Like, there's kind of people like that in a lot of places, though, too. So it's just, it is what it is, you know. Ace-9 suited. Very nice hand. I think I want to limp to induce here. I don't want to fold ace-9, but I want to give them an opportunity to put money in the pot. $600 bounty as well. Go to a flop, deuce, deuce, 6. Pretty dry. Could better check. I'm going to check with ace-9. I'm going to bet with some better aces. Probably bet with ace-3, ace-4 as well. Not bluffing. Value betting is a little thin. 500,000. We're going to call. It's a bad river. It's a bad river. Hey, Christian Oros dropping the 10-pound super chat on for the overbet on YouTube. Thank you very much, Christian. I appreciate the support of the stream on YouTube. Guess the love of the chat, you guys. 10-pound super chat. Very kind of you, man. What's up, Kev Pelletier? We're on a delay of 4.5 minutes, so they won't be able to see our cards, but let's go. Thank you, man. The super chat is real. Just 650 on YouTube, just under 500 on Twitch. On Facebook, I'm sure around 250 still. 300. Let's go. Ace King, Ace Deuce. Oh, wow. I think we're down to 3 here. Yep. Down to 3 remaining players. That $600 bounty is gone. But we jump up to $4,000 plus our bounties, $4,800 cash. And here's the battle. So let's go. Good luck, us. King 6 is actually pretty close to indifferent here. I'm going to fold. So There's a 630 bounty, an 888 bounty, and a 400 bounty, right? The heads up match is double the bounties, plus what you've already earned in bounties, plus the prize pool. So if we were to play heads up against Onzi right now, let's just round this to 500 because this will make it much bigger. And 900, it'd be 1800, 2800, plus the 6,000, plus what you've already earned of 800, right? So here it'd be 10 grand, but you have to add this 630 as well. So we haven't crushed in bounties for sure. We have the smallest bounty of the final three. Any from 10 grand, what's the maximum it could be? If we get 630, add half of that immediately to the head would be like 800. I can't do the math. We'll just figure out what it is heads up when we get there, but definitely art score. Definitely an art score. If we can win it, which I think we can. Why not? Why not us, Dottie? You live in Montreal? I'm from Quebec City. I do. Yep. I do. J'habite à Montréal, dans le sud-ouest, Saint-Henri. D'accord. Bonne chance. Merci beaucoup. Are you good in any other languages? No. I didn't learn any languages growing up, so French is the only one that I have a little bit of. Open. We folded deuce three. Pretty trash. What does it take to become an online pro? I mean, this is a really general question, right? I think you have to reverse engineer. There is no like threshold of this makes you a pro and this makes you not a pro, right? It's just deciding to try and make your money from playing poker. And so you have to kind of figure out how good you are, which is really tough to figure out. It's tough to be objective because there's so much noise and variance in the short term. Then you need to figure out how much money you need to make. And then probably on top of that, you should decide whether you want to do it or not. Right? Not that you can, because you probably can, but also do you want to? Which is a step sometimes people skip. So yeah. You know, in some parts of the world, you can be a poker professional making $10,000 a year, and that's a really good living. And then in some parts of the world, if you earn $100,000 a year, it wouldn't be the right decision for some people. It is a really relative question, I think, to your community, your environment, your aspirations, what's important to you, your skill set, etc. We're going to min raise to 1.1 million. We're going to call with the king six of spades. But if you put effort into trying to speak and learn the language, it shouldn't be too hard to learn French living there, right? I think reasonably, I mean, too hard, what does that mean, right? I think it takes to speak reasonable French probably like, I don't know, 400 or 500 hours to be conversational. So, I mean, is spending 400 or 500 hours difficult? I don't know. Like, not really if it's just time, but it's a big investment, right? And you're going to encounter a lot of headwinds along the way. So the amount of people that learn a language as an adult is very small. It's a very small percentage, but a lot of people do, mostly out of necessity. I think what makes it hard for me is I'm doing it not at all out of necessity, right? It's purely out of like, okay, it's something that society would like of me, and it will come with some benefits when it comes to art, when it comes to communicating with my local populace, when I'm buying groceries. But like, I don't work in French. You know, I don't need to make friends in French. I can make friends in English, right? Like, so it needs to come from within for me. For a lot of people that learn a language, it's because they have to. It's like, well, I need to get a job so I can, put a roof over my head. So I need to learn this language, right? Or my work is going to pay me and I'm going to get fired if I don't do it. It's a little different when it has to come from the self, but I'm making the effort anyways. Do we want to bluff the river with king 6 against Onzi? Yeah, I think it's a good hand. It's a good part of our range as well. We don't have a diamond, so we unblock diamonds. We block the straights here with the king. King 6 is not going to win a showdown. We're going to bluff some higher kings here. We can try and bluff some ace highs. It's like a good hand to bluff with in our range. Queen 9 calls, fair enough. Okay, I don't expect the top pair to fold for what it's worth, but that knocks us down to 16.2 million. Queen 7 off. Meh. It's a meh hand. Call for 900. I think it's too affordable to play. It's too good of a price. We are the shortest stack here. We're going to flop enough pairs in position. I bet I have 1 million into 3 million, which is good. I like seeing the sizes in a better spot for us, but we'll call. It's 8 on the turn. Okay. So we have an open ender now. A jack will give us a straight, and a 6 will give us a straight. But they bet 80%. We're not drawing to the right price here. Fold. Je connais pas Montréal. Je suis originaire de Lac-Saint-Jean. Je fais mon droit à Québec présentement à l'Université Laval. Ah, d'accord. Je vais à Laval souvent. Tu regardes le Laval Rocket. Hockey. Hockey glacé. Je ne sais pas. Bienvenue à mon stream. Merci beaucoup. Tu es gentil. 9-8 on the button. Yeah, it's an open. King 3, just going to fold the King 3 offsuit here on our 13 million. 10:45 here at 6 a.m. in the morning. Might have to catch the rest of the tourney on catch up. We're close, dude. We're close to winning this thing. But I feel you. You got to take care of you, you know? King 4, pretty near the bottom of our range, but I think limp fold here. Wow, ton français est bon. J'habite dans le Vieux-Port. Ah, je crois t'avoir vu sur le canal déjà. Bonne chance. Merci beaucoup, mon ami. I don't know how to say what I'm wanting to say, Fred. Thank you. Thank you. I like the Old Port. It's pretty cool. I'm excited to get down there more often as it gets warm. I live very near the canal, so I canal often into Old Port and then like up the plateau, taking a Bixie, you know. I live near Marche Outwater, so thanks for tuning in. Okay, so we bet on the flop. They call. We're going to bet on the turn. Just a bet here with 2 pair, I think. Surprised someone living off online poker would choose to live in Quebec. I love Quebec, man. Quebec is... I mean, I really love Montreal, right? Like, I don't know a lot about Quebec outside of Montreal. But Montreal is my favorite city in Canada, and it's not close. It's an infectious place, so it is worth the extra taxes for me. Bet on the turn, get a call, 10 of clubs on the river. Not too bad of a card, right? Only things that complete are Queen Jack and King 10 here. King 10 is often going to raise pre-flop. Yeah, I think this is just a bet. King 10 might check back pre-flop, actually, to be fair. But we're talking blind versus blind. These are very wide ranges. We've got to feel good about our hand here. Okay, 15 million. Did we get a call? I don't know. Actually, don't know if we got a call. We did by King 6. Fair enough. Speaking of King 6, we're going to raise it up on the button. Would have guessed very harsh taxation compared to Ontario. It is a little worse. Definitely costs me an extra couple hundred a month in taxes. But it's worth it, dude. It's a fantastic place. Je ne comprends pas. Ouais. 4-bet is an option, but their 3-bet is too big. We don't have the right stack, so we'll just fold. D'accord is definitely not used the same way in French was English. It's not a cliche. Word. Gonna limp in with the 8-9. Decent hand. Not one we're gonna call a big ISO against. If the ISO is like 2.8 or smaller, I think we'd limp call here. Gonna start with a check call here with 8-9. I don't think we want to start stabbing with this hand. It's a really easy check call. I think we can start stabbing with some weaker hands in this one, actually. Like, heads up, this is reasonably strong. I don't mind putting in a bluff on the turn, though. I don't want to check call now. So we're going to say, hey, I got the best hand with 9 high, and hopefully they believe me. And if not, well, hopefully we hit a 9, an 8, or a 6 on the river, which probably gives us the best hand, honestly. So let's see. Take it down. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Where the table seats are laid out, it looks like Pokerstaples versus the other two people. Yeah, dude. Us versus the world. Let's go. We need every chip to win the tournament. We need every single chip. Next pay jump is a $2,000 pay jump. But then the bounties that are available, it's either a $2,600 pay jump or a $2,900 pay jump. Plus a higher chance of winning the tournament. So it's a pretty big pay jump here. Spud 989. I don't understand that. Je suis un concon. I don't know what that word is. Concon. And I live in big pants. Okay. I don't. J'habite dans grand pantalon. British education French for you. All right. There we go. Perfect. Rookie on the 31.3. Deuce 9 is trash. This is it, dude. Make it 1.5 here. We're going to raise the ace king offsuit. But we see a pretty bad flop for ace king. Check call is the answer. We have 2 overs and a gutter. Quebec and Montreal loves you. Cool to see you learn French. Thank you. Thanks, man. Appreciate it, Mark Roy. Goes check, check. 8 on the turn. That's chill. Kind of annoying if they bet like 2 million here. Because there's a decent amount of draws, right? Jack X, 9X. But the check, check contains some 8s, which are going to go for 2 streets of value. I don't like that very much. And it's worse. They go 2.4. Rebecca, thank you for the drink. Thank you. 3-handed battle for the ages. I'm not winning yet, but I plan on it. Okay. I would like first place if we can do that. Appreciate that. And thank you all for watching. Appreciate you. On Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. How do you decide to allocate your winnings? What percentage goes to bankroll? What percentage for living expenses, etc.? Living expenses gets what it needs, so it doesn't really adjust based on winnings. And then I invest everything that I don't need in my active bankroll, essentially. Raise, we call with Jack 8 suited. Very pretty hand, Jack 8 suited. Can make a lot of strong stuff. Go to a flop of King, Jack 7. Very good flop. Likely the best hand. Pretty simple against a flop bet. This hand can get tough on the turn or river. Usually, though, it's just a call, turn, fold, river if it goes bet, bet, jam, right? The problem here being... It's a pretty good bluff catcher, Jack 8 of spades, because it doesn't block the high straight draws. It doesn't block the heart draw. So it's a pretty good hand to catch a bluff with. When it goes check, check on the turn, like, I think it's an obvious call with Jack 8. But what I'm talking about is if it goes bet, turn, bet, river, then I think it's, a tough one. They go 4.4 on the end. I don't really buy it. Like, I don't really know what makes sense taking this line. 6-4 is going to continue betting on the turn, surely. It's an obvious continue bet on the turn. It could make 2 pairs. I mean, Jack 3 pre-flop, like, probably isn't going to raise. If it does, it's not always going to bet on the flop. 7-3, not likely. Probably just going to fold pre-flop. Yeah, I don't know. It's just an obvious call. I don't even really know what this is. Yeah, I think we win here. Yeah. Yep. Okay. We're on break. I'm not going to take it, though. I asked Rebecca if she could bring a drink so we could just hang out. But, yeah. Cochon equals pig. Oh, cool. There you go. What's up? Troft15 on YouTube. Hey, Jamie, big fan. Watched for about 3 years. Good luck. Thank you very much. Thanks for being here. Been watching on YouTube since COVID. First time watching live. Good luck, man. Thank you, Mario, on YouTube. Appreciate it. Koshin Dind is guinea pig. I may have spelt it wrong. Oh, there you go. Word. How do you practice heads up? I really don't very often when I get heads up in tournaments. But you can practice theoretically in heads up, right? Like, you're not practicing, but you're learning how to play heads up. And I've done that a decent amount. So, yeah. I find it a lot easier to play heads up than 3-handed, actually. All sorts of weird small blind dynamics 3-handed. Heads up, you get to play a ton of hands. But pretty good comeback, 24 million. Hi from Manchester, UK. What's up, Antonio? Welcome. Thanks for being here. All right. We're hanging in there, dude. We are hanging in there. Three-handed. Started the day 8 of 16, so to be in the top 3 is quite good. We're above our expectation, but we're here to win, dude. I mean, come on. We're trying to win this tournament. We're here to win a tournament. We want to buy some art. It's been such a long time, dude. I want to fill up the walls. Let's go. And an awesome viewership on YouTube. Thank you all. 750 of you. Right now, 760 of you. 500 on Twitch. 300 on Facebook. Almost at 2,000. Can we get to 2,000? 760, 12, 13, 14, 15, 1,600. I feel like we can get to 2,000. Why not, dude? Bro, easy with the ad filter. On YouTube, I just put it on normal, and then on Twitch, it plays 60 seconds once an hour. And Facebook, I don't think does any. So I'm not clicking anything. It's just auto for me, bro. It is just auto. Watching Matt the other screen looks like you're both having a good night. Yeah, what's going on with Matty? You think you play better when you're not streaming? No, I don't think so. I think streaming keeps me focused. Have you been to Playground since they renovated? I haven't, dude. How is it? People have said they like it, but I haven't been. Any Bitcoin, Jamie? I got some, dude. It's been a good day today as well for Bitcoin. It's been a really good day. Had my first Bitcoin in 2017. Yeah. And it's up 2K USD today. That's good. That's good. Successful financial day. All right, 30 seconds, we continue. Always wonder why poker streamers wear headphones. I used to listen to music on the stream. Now that I stream on multiple platforms, I don't. It's just kind of out of habit, dude, honestly. Also get alerts and stuff so I can hear it through my, dings, stuff like that. Streaming, you don't want stuff playing out loud because then the mic picks it up and etc. Mooning, let's go, Britt. Let's go. Ace 10, nice hand. Gets the button open. The question is, do we want to call a raise or do we want to, or do we want to 3-bet? And I think both are good. But when it folds to us, we're going to raise with the ace 10 to 2.5x here against rookie 001. Yo, Luis Perez 214. I don't know how I got here, but nice stream. I'm here to the end. Thank you so much, man. If you guys are watching on YouTube, please subscribe. I'm so close to 100,000 subscribers. It would really mean a lot. Thank you. Get 3-bet to 4.5 million. This is kind of uncomfortable, but like ace 10 is a very strong hand. Blind versus blind. We're going to call. Take it to the streets, which is dry. So dry. So we continue if the bet is like 2.5 million or less, basically. Pretty much. It's a pretty big miss for ace 10, but ace high is still the best hand sometimes, etc. They bet 1/10. Wow. Okay. We peel. Ace on the turn. I would love for you to not have queens and be baiting me on the flop, because that's a great turn. Pretty simple on the turn, I think. The river is what's tough here. And he goes check, check. River's a 4. It's a 3-bet pot pre. So you got to think, like, what are we getting value from here? Ace 5, Ace 3, obviously. Right. But probably not enough, dude. I mean, we can go for a small bet and get value from, like, Queen Jack, maybe, but it probably is just going to fold. I think we have to check and induce. Like, we're going to induce some bluffs. We very likely have the best hand. But we protect ourselves from busting here. We induce some bluffs. And I think the hands we're getting value from are Ace 3 and Ace 5 by betting. And that's kind of it. They're 3 bets pre. Those don't always 3-bet anyways, so. The thing that makes this hand weird is the 3-bet pre, right? Like, we want to play it much more aggressively in other contexts. It's jacks. Word. Okay. How often do you play with Matt? Every time we play. We're in the same tourneys, man, basically. Haven't played much poker for the past few years, other than a few cash sessions. There's a WSP circuit coming near me in a few weeks. I have a final table at a few events before. Anything you'd recommend as a refresher? I think consume some poker content. Get your mind back into poker thinking. It's probably all you got to do, man. Just like start watching some poker stuff, listening to people talk about it. Maybe you could tune into a few podcasts, whatever, and kind of get yourself sharp again, I'd say. But it's pretty much like riding a bike. You just want to refresh yourself on like pre-flop ranges, right? You know, maybe you could play one cash session or something before the tourney, something like that. Wow. All right. Onzi's all in. We want to call here, right? We want Carnage to get heads up. It'd be a $2,000 ladder. But it's a fold. We are now in second place. Onzi is on 42 million. Super stuff. Take it down. Thank you, Glenn, on Facebook. Appreciate you. I think limp fold is okay. James Ace for the question. I like the question, but I think it's a bad time to answer it now. Just three-handed. It's too much action, dude. Too much action. Playing for all of this cash, man. Over 10 bands up top. Four three is pretty bad as a hand. Need the raise to be small. Oh, it's very small. Nice. Well, that gives us an opportunity to see a flop. Doing well, Antonio. Doing well, man. Grinding away, brother. $5.5 million in there. We just want to swing at the chips. We need all of them, so we don't mind a bust before us. Of course, we'd love the bounties ourselves, but it's not a make or break, you know? We are the shortest bounty stack, though. 821 earned. Our opponents have 1,700 and 1,200 earned. Thank you, Stephen McIver on Facebook. Thanks for the good luck. Wow, a bet of 3 million and a min raise from Rookie 3K. Pretty sick. We're loving this. I'm in action, carnage. Let's get a call and go to the river here. Let's get a call and go to the river. $17.5 million in there. It's a spade on the end. It's a 3. This could be heads up, right? Like, that's a card that could wreck Rookie if they had a strong hand. And Onzi has a weak hand. Let's see. Jam. Snap it off, Onzi. Snap it off. Dang it. So we're all going to be tied. 35, 33, 27 million. We're all going to be tied here. So sick. Unless Onzi calls, but I don't think they will. Plan for some art. It's true. Art score potential here. $35, $33, $27. Moving on. Isn't Rookie degen? I don't know if it's dramatic degen. I don't know, actually. It's possible. I'm not sure. Raise 3-bet. Great content, Jamie. Good luck here. Thank you, Lou. Appreciate it, man. Sixes. Beauty. I think limp. It's probably the way here. And bet the flop for value. And they call deuce on the turn. I think the best way to get paid here is check 2 and deuce. I think it's very likely we have the best hand still. It's, of course, possible for our opponents to have a full house, but it's really hard for a worse hand to pay off on 3 streets. And with a lot of junky hands, we're going to get at least 1 bet as a bluff, right? So by checking here, we're losing money against like king highs, right? Like king jack is going to pay us 1 more time. We could bet and win more against that hand. But against a lot of other stuff, I think we're doing pretty well here. Ace on the end. Yeah. Yeah. It's, dang it. Yeah. It's just not a good river, but it's okay. We're going to open up ace 8 suited here. We got sub hype Fungal Wizard gifting us sub to the community. Sipe Nas. Welcome to the team, courtesy of Fungal Wizard. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. Josh Dutton, watching from Liverpool. Thank you very much, man. Thank you, Josh. Thank you, Fungal Wizard. Open, get a 3-bet from Rookie 001. Ace-8 suited is great hand. This 3-bet is not very big. It's like 2.6, but we're in position. So, yeah, it's going to be at least a call. I don't think we need a 4-bet either. I think there's going to be other hands to 4-bet. So we call, take it to the streets. We flop a flush draw. This is huge. It's huge. How do we want to play this? Well, it gets a big bet. I think we want a fast play. 16 million in there. We've got 20 million back. If we call, we've got less than a pot size bet. I think we want a fast play here. I don't think there's a lot to think about. Against a check, there's a lot to think about. But against a big bet like this, it's just a jam. And hope we win. Hope they fold. Or if they call, hope they have like kings. And then we have a lot of outs, right? All right, here we go. Good luck. Third, GG. 49-27 is our finish. Third place in the tournaments. Call it 5,000. A good result. It's a painful one. It's obviously not the hand we want to see when we get it all in here. We'd much rather it be a queens or kings. It counterfeits our ace out, so we need to hit a heart or runner straight, right? It could have gone queen 10 there. But that is the end of our journey and the end of the road. So it's a good result, don't get me wrong. It's a good chunk of change. We're happy with that. We made some money. I did want to win the tournament. Massive thanks to everyone watching this on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. Tons of people. Please subscribe on YouTube. Follow me on Facebook and Twitch. This week, we've got a home game on Friday on PartyPoker. If anyone is in a place around the world of legal age to play on PartyPoker, join us. $5. It's 3 o'clock Eastern time. So, yeah. And then we'll be definitely back on Sunday for another Sunday grind. Try to take this tournament down. Third place is pretty good. I mean, I am disappointed I wanted to win it, but we gave it our all. And coming into the day, 8 of 16, I don't think I could be disappointed there. Just is what it is. So thank you all so much for the time. Everyone have a great Monday/Tuesday if you're in Southeast Asia. And that's it for me. Till next time, we'll see you later.